looks like we are getting to be live. If you're watching this recorded, just give it a few minutes. We're probably just taking about 5 minutes to set up, make sure people can get here, and also making sure that we ourselves are actually live and didn't put it on private 5 minutes ago. Don't question us. Let's take a look. Alright, we just waiting a bit here. Trying to get some people to come on by. Got one watching, that's good. Okay, we've got 3 people watching. That's good. People are starting to come in. Don't worry, stream's starting in about 4 minutes. But hey, this is Mr. Top 10 List with the promised September 2nd live stream, partially to celebrate 25,000 plus subscribers, and partially just because, hey, I kind of wanted to stream. I got the capabilities. I have AT here from Software Agents TV, and I have Uncle Paul saying hi. Hi, Uncle Paul. I'm going to say hi to you in the chat because you're the first person here. I almost typed a J instead of an H. I'm saying hi to you. How are my sound levels, Uncle Paul? I'm glad that you're the first person here. And for those of you watching, Uncle Paul is not my uncle. He may be everyone's uncle. Or he might just be named Paul.
I'm T. Gonzalez from Software Agents TV. Is this, are you related to Uncle Grandpa, Uncle Paul? Is he one of your watchers?
No, because Uncle... Good. Oh, he said good. Great! Well, no, because Uncle Grandpa, his name would then be like Paul Grandpa. They don't have the same last name. Uncle's just their first name. Alright, we got... Okay, a few more minutes and we'll start this off. I know if you're watching this recorded, if you're watching the archived recording, let's at least go to the menu. We don't have to keep on seeing Siegfried. Hey, Ragna! Good to see you, Ragna-sama. Are you you're not that old. All right, I get you. And it's Grant. Hello, Grant.
Good to hear from you, Grant.
So we got so Ragna-sama, is that the Ragna from BlazBlue, or are we talking a different Ragna? Well, it's all right. I like people. So those of you still joining us, and those of you who are in the recordings, and for some reason not skipping ahead about 5 minutes, we're waiting for a few more people to come in. We might then start off with some matches with some of my first BlazBlue. Love it. I initially discovered BlazBlue back when it was first released. I didn't play it until around 2011, 2012 with Chrono Phantasm. And I ended up playing Noelle a lot, or at least for the bit. And in fact, we might have a BlazBlue character show up tonight in the character creator. 12 watching. Hello, everyone. Don't be shy. Say hi in the chat. Yeah, it's actually my first time streaming on my YouTube channel. I do have a Twitch channel, which I more use for commentary list streaming and play as only sexy, muscular women. Well, it's Soulcalibur. All the women are definitely muscular and may even be sexy. Who knows?
I would say a decent number of them are sexy.
Yeah, well, these are... Can you make top 10? All right, well, we're getting... Hey, Omega, how's it going? Can I make top 10 fat guys in fighting games? That's actually... I'm not gonna lie, that's one trope I've always noticed and I've thought about. I've always just wanted to do fat characters. I'm not sure if there are even any overweight women in fighting games, but I can think of a lot of guys off the top of my head. Rufus, Bob, Earthquake from Samurai Showdown.
Rufus and Bob are the immediate ones that come to mind. We were just playing Street Fighter Cross Tekken earlier.
Yeah, it was AT's first time playing it, and I haven't played it in years, but he wanted to get a bit of a hands-on approach. So We'll get started in just about a minute. Gonna let a few more people come in. I see a few more people trickling in here. That's great.
How do I join in?
Hit start.
That would certainly help, but
Well, actually, you know what? I should actually do player versus player. I actually really wanted to play the computer a lot. All right. Okay. So, now you mean since these are just some warm-up matches, play whoever looks good. You can play. I like Pyrrha's actually one of my favorites too. I guess
I like her shield.
Her shield is pretty cool. I'm trying to think we probably won't be seeing Lizard Man Aeon tonight because I don't have any Aeon. Is there still a competitive clay fighter scene? You know what? There might not be, but you can always make one. You know, with the right motivation and the right drive, clay fighters can come back
to destruction.
All right, I'm going to turn up the volume on my TV. So let me guys know.
Let us know if the sound levels are okay.
Yeah. So.
It's funny that Grant brings up Clay Fighter because we were at a game store earlier today and I found Clay Fighter 2 Clay Judgment Day.
Judgment Clay. You gotta go.
Judgment Clay. Yeah.
They love their puns. Okay, so I was playing Mortal Kombat earlier and I'm blocking with the Mortal Kombat block. So I guess for the record here, we will definitely drop a link to Software Agents between matches, of course. Well, that was bad.
Granted, if you could do it for me, I would be indebted to you.
I hope I have links enabled. So, just for a bit of context here too, I'm actually my main character in this game is Natsu from all my years of playing Taki, and then I play the two Pyrrhas. I love Pyrrha Omega for those of you who've seen my for those of you who've seen my Soulcalibur 6. Oh, come on here. Yeah, sorry, Grant. My Soulcalibur 6 video. I love Pyrrha Omega. She was probably one of my favorite characters, even though she was just like more Sophidia with a bit more demonicness. And for the record, I'm player 1. AT's player 2.
He's Aeon. I'm Pyrrha.
And Pyrrha.
Okay.
And I'm right now. I'm button mashing. You guys make sure to. Yes, that's true. Yes, Ragna. I'm not used to that. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you don't enjoy this video, slowly walk away and do not look at that. And we got Awesome Gamer X3. You are awesome because you have joined us here. So I'm glad to have you here. Also, your computer isn't working. Grant's computer is not working for those of you who do. Hold on. Awesome Gamer, thank you for being awesome and for being here. I'm gonna do a super move. And then, and telegraph it very loudly.
This is one of the few times I've played this game, so I'm very new to it. I'm a very general Soulcalibur fan.
Yeah, and for the record, AT, it's, I'm sure you know it's super motion like Street Fighter. Double quarter circle forward, then R2. Awesome, welcome. We're, we're warming up right now, have not gotten to the character creations yet. We're probably gonna be going around, maybe we'll do like 2 or 3 more warm-up matches. And for those of you, if you're just watching this in the archives, I'm gonna try to do some timestamps on when we get to it's Bradley Boy. Hello, how's it going? How's it going? I've noticed you on the comment section. I saw your comment for the Q&A video. And by the way, guys, if you have any questions for the Q&A video, feel free to ask them. I'm not quite sure how many I'll be asking. Yes, welcome, Bradley, indeed. I saw that he's a fan of my Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Wanted to know how I got into Yu-Gi-Oh, and that's gonna be a fun thing to talk about because I was definitely there from right when it was becoming popular in North America with the 4Kids dub. Oh God. And I broke his armor too. How fun!
I'm gonna go to my computer and I'm gonna throw a link to Software Agents TV and also to Mr. Top 10 List Q&A video. If you have questions, please leave them there for the sake of posterity. Mm-hmm. Although I guess we'll answer stuff here. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. Soulless one, hello. We're playing Soulcalibur, so hopefully the 2 souls in both your name and in the name of this game combine well. Awesome game. Make another Yu-Gi-Oh! Origins 3. I would love to. I actually do have one planned. I'm right now. I want to have 10 that I'm really happy with before I make another one. Like the first one, those were like ones I was always passionate about. I always like thought the Sangan story was interesting. I always thought sort of the DD Warrior later and Warrior Digrapher stories were excellent. And then when people started commenting with all these other ones that I might have missed over the years, or I wasn't thinking of, or it was after I kind of fell out of Yu-Gi-Oh, I just decided I'll make a comment edition one. And the third one's going to be a combination of comments and ones I know about. And okay, we got a few more. Welcome, Grumpy Monster. Hello. We will be starting. Well, we have started already. But we're going to do a few more warm-up matches before we get to the lovely characters you might have seen in the thumbnail and as promised. So I'm looking at around Eastern Time, 5:45. We're going to do another warm-up match. AT is playing with me. He's linking a few things. Hashtag Justice for Sangan by Bradley Boy. I agree. Let's first of all, let's bring that card back. I don't remember where it is on the ban list. Let's bring Witch of the Black Forest back, too. I really like that card.
I think they might be playable, actually, but they did get an errata ruling to change their effects to prevent loops.
That's right, I did hear about that.
Because something similar also happened with Crush Card Virus and Chaos Emperor Dragon to make them unbanned. But they're essentially different cards now that their effects have changed.
Alright, I'm going to play Dompierre, the joke character of this game. Hardly know anything about him. But with I'm going to be probably mashing my way through this one before we get to characters. I notice AT is playing my mains, so
I'm playing as Natsu because I like her outfit.
So we're good. So yeah, we'll actually, you know what? You can play with one of my custom colors if you want. Those are the Natsu. Yeah, you can do that. That's my favorite costume, by the way.
It looks like a stylish snow outfit.
It is. Her name is Natsu, which means I think was it summer, and I put her in a winter outfit. That's the joke.
Deliciously ironic.
The history between the Fumar clan and demons adorns.
Oh, and by the way, I can't put the URLs there, so I gave you guys the ways to find her stuff.
And we'll be. And we will be playing, we'll be playing through the intro so you guys can get a good look at the creation. So I'm player 1, by the way, everyone. AT's player 2. And I'm gonna try to do my Shoryuken. See, AT's playing my main, so you're gonna see a lot of Natsu and the Piras tonight because I made a lot of creations for my mains. Oh no, not that guy, says Ragna. Yes, Dompierre, I do have a bit of a fondness for him. Because he's so silly. And I see Uncle Paul is quoting everyone's favorite Ninja Turtles movie. I love it.
Everyone likes Ninja Turtles 2 the best?
Everyone likes Vanilla Ice and Ninja Turtles 2. He did that. He did a commercial with Ninja Turtles macaroni and cheese with Kraft a while ago. That was pretty funny. It was a while ago, like 2 or 3 years. It's for the 2012 TMNT series, which is what kind of makes it lovable. Oops.
You know, I feel like fans of like the one that was on 4Kids TV, I feel like they really get torn under the bus.
That's a great series. That's one of my favorite Dompierre sob stories. It is Awesome Gamer. So I saw a comment a little earlier. Do I know Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge? Yes, I do know Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge. That was actually one of my favorite things. That was back when I was in high school. Actually, first came out, and I've actually like have stayed in touch with it. Me and regular co-host Judgment Meter is really a fan of it, so we generally will catch the episodes for tradition's sake, even if we've oh crap. Well, I didn't get to do his. His counter is pretty funny, but maybe if you wanna, so only you can skip. Oh, okay.
That wasn't bad. Not great, but hey.
Sorry.
Characters. Okay. So in this game, the winner has to be. Let's see, how long have I played? The winner has to go back to the main menu. You can go check the video if you need to. So okay, I got a few more here. It's more funny. All faked. We got here. Oh yeah. Dompierre's backstory is clearly faked. I spoke about Giselle in my Soulcalibur 6 video, and she's part of his band of thieves and part of his con artist. Hello, Nova Maker. I hope you made a few good Novas today. I'm gonna look at the Starry Sky later, and if you're just a fan of if you're gonna be Siegfried, I'll be Nightmare for now. We're doing a few warm-up matches, and around 5:45 Eastern Time, we will be breaking out the creations and the custom costumes. We already broke out one. Looks okay. Let's see. Arnaldo, I'm really sorry. I do not cannot quite understand.
That's either.
How long have I been playing Soulcalibur? Asks Ranma. Sorry, that might be Ragna. That might be a bit of a foreshadowing for a character you'll see later. Darkness. How long have I been playing Soulcalibur? Since middle school. And middle school for me was in 2002 when Soulcalibur 2 came out. One of my friends got it for the GameCube, and I was actually just enamored by the fact that Link was in it, because I had no idea who these other characters were, and I wasn't that much into like fantasy stuff when I was younger. However, Link got me more interested in checking out the other characters. We thought Voldo was a bit of a weirdo. I liked Taki. Taki was one of my favorites and stuck with me for years. Still would be my main if she was in this. It was in this game.
Darn it. Wait, did he lose his shirt?
Yep, he lost his shirt. That's his armor. You lose, as you know, you lose armor in this game.
I just right now.
Yep. So, by the way, if you destroy if you break the armor on a heavy hit when you win, on my character creation, some of them will look very silly. So, what is Pop Team Epic? Pop Team Epic is a series of shorts in 11 minutes that repeats with a male voice after a female voice and does a few great. I actually really like Pop Team Epic. Another favorite of me and of Judgment Meter, and I know you've spoken about it on your stream before, AT. You've been asked about it.
I'm not really into it. It's not my thing, but I don't think that I necessarily think it's not really my sense of humor. Although I like the fact that nobody has an assigned voice actor, so that anybody can really sound like anybody. That's kind of neat. That's kind of insane. Very theatrical. I like the concept of that.
Ganon Tice is here, and he or she likes potatoes. That, they're healthy for you, I think, with the right, good starches. Gotta get your starches. And Awesome Gamer also says potato. Nova Maker says probably not.
Victory belongs to your suffering. How it does soothe.
Yeah, Pendulette lost a lot of weight by eating potatoes.
There's a fun fact. Do you want? Let's see here. Who's Tomoko? Uncle Paul. I don't know who Tomoko is off the top of my head, but I recognize the name. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a character. That's gonna be a character we're gonna see a lot of costumes from later on. I'm gonna be Yoshimitsu. Yoshimitsu is always a fan favorite. I hate most fish too, Nova Maker. I actually like shellfish better if we're going with some nice underwater sea life.
The jewelers carve their souls into their swords to fend for their lives.
So welcome everyone. This might be our last warm-up match before we do the real character creators. Watamate. I very much like the character designs in that. I think the main character is really funny. And there's so this Pyrrha costume that AT's wearing is actually hated a lot by a lot of fans that I know. Apparently,
Why it looks cool.
they say it's ugly as sin, basically.
Well, that's your problem.
Oh,
What? It makes you look like a warrior lady.
not Dee Dee Warrior Lady, the best warrior lady.
Is that what they're hung up about?
I don't, probably not.
Those jerks.
Nani? You forgot Chun-Li made Soul. Yeah, you know what? You might be seeing Chun-Li tonight because you bet I made a Chun-Li character creation.
Do you know Tanya Bound?
No, I don't.
I recognize some of these people from your comments.
Oh, I recognize a lot of you guys from the comments, but, we're all friends here. We all have a common interest of we like Soulcalibur, and there's at least something you guys like about me. And I think I like me.
We all like Mr. Top 10 List. That's something we all, including Mr. T, have in common.
Yes. Oh, cell phone corrections. Zerg from Toy Story says, "Awesome gamer." That when I was a kid, I didn't actually know the Star Wars reference when it first came out, so my dad was like laughing at that. I'm like, why is that funny? Then it was though kind of funny that I was just treating him like, let's go play football, Dad. Uh-oh. I was backing up there. Oh damn! That there goes there goes my super move. I really like a super move. Hopefully I can get it. While we're also playing for fun, I'm kind of also thinking like maybe this could be good B-roll in videos one day. Zerg from StarCraft. I see.
Oh.
Make ugly characters, says Grant. Well, you know, as Twilight Zone has taught me, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So, who knows?
That's a good Twilight.
That's one of my favorite episodes of Twilight Zone too. So.
Another lesson we learned from the Twilight Zone is the Queen of the Nile and how it relates to Eliza from Soul. That was also kind of about beauty. Also,
The light, it hurts. Okay. I forgot how to do his helicopter. Oh, I forgot how to do the thing I'm doing.
So, with crap. With Yoshimitsu, is the one in Soulcalibur and Tekken the same person, or what's the deal? It's very mysterious.
I believe it's a bunch of people from the same clan, because this is actually Yoshimitsu the second. In one of his intros, he says that. Message retracted. Ragnar wants to know, will I take character requests? You know what? We'll take character requests. We're going to actually be breaking out the custom. We're going to be breaking out the custom characters in just a second. So you can pick either from the if you want me to play a character. Well, that was fun. If you let us know who you want to play, and maybe we'll do that. In fact, now that we're done with the warm-up matches,
we're gonna move on to that.
Yep. Okay, we're gonna move on to some character creations and custom costumes. But let us know who you would like to see. Nightmare for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, says Ganon. That would be a good Soulcalibur rep. I think Nightmare is basically the poster boy at this point.
Oh, sorry. Let me see.
Oh, can I make a We're probably not going to be making character creations today, because we have all 50 of my slots filled up. I actually made sure all of them were filled up, but maybe we'll do it at the end. Who knows? Who knows what the future brings? So, At, if you look around at characters, you can play Ezio. That's fine too.
Did you make one for him?
Ezio, you can actually not custom make a custom moveset for. You can play Ezio if you want.
Okay.
I'm gonna play. You know what? I don't know much about Astaroth, but I'm gonna play what my friend Professor Oates, as he's known on YouTube. He made Clastaroth, and he's a very classy chap right here.
Let's see. Nova Maker says make AT. So do you want to make my Dust Skull avatar, or do you mean like me? I'm not sure what you mean exactly.
And we got Omnicidal Clown here. Hello, Omnicidal Clown. I recognize you from the comment section, and he suggested the yo-yo video actually. So.
Oh, cool.
My favorite Soulcalibur, or the best one. Well, here, let's look at Clastaroth first.
Nova Maker says bug. Okay.
There he goes. He's got a nice monocle there. He's got a bit nearsightedness in his left eye. So, and his. How do I play Astro? That's a good question. Oh, there it is. There we go. I know to do that. I don't know any of his command grabs, so I kind of feel. Oh, cool. Okay. Anyway, Omnicidal Clown wants to know my favorite, the best Soulcalibur. Probably, I want to say the bias in me really wants to say 2. The bias in me wants to say 2 because I had a lot of fun with it. I feel like it really gave you a lot of content for single player. It gave you a lot of content for multiplayer with the different. There we go. With the different like weapons, the different. I can't remember if there's anything else besides weapons you could change, but they had good costumes. I played that a lot with not only my friends in middle school, but that was actually a big game for my friends in college. Like one of my friends just set up his Wii and had Soulcalibur 2, and we played it for months back in 2010 and 11 before we ended up getting a PS3 and started playing a lot of the fighting games that came out at the time. I got really into Mortal Kombat, and you guys will probably hear more about fighting games I love tonight, because I see a few questions about them so far. And don't worry, we do plan to do a few more streams this week like this. once again, future's uncertain, but this was a definite one, and we wanted to at least do this while we were.
We're gonna try to do at least 2 or 3. Probably 3 more.
Who knows?
We'll see what
Future's uncertain. Future's uncertain. 4's. I like 4. I grew to appreciate 4.
I thought you were gonna say I like 3. I was gonna say that's news to me.
So many fighting games indeed. I actually really enjoyed 5 on the fighting mechanic level, but I mean, like, content was pretty weak. I thought the character creator was nice. I don't like the cut characters. I would rather them pull a Mortal Kombat X and make new characters that like kind of have similarities but aren't this just, you know, the palace.
Clones?
Yeah. Damn it. One that command group. Uh-oh. Klasteroth is losing to...
Oh.
Well, that was pretty nice there. Okay, chat is made... Okay, yep. Thank you, Ragna. Do you like Jikus and Sensei Nube? Honestly, I haven't seen it, Simba Cartoon Fan. And also, welcome, Simba Cartoon Fan. Lion King is excellent. Or if your name is Simba and you're a cartoon fan as well, that is... You have an excellent name, I realize.
Maybe he's just a fan of the Simba.
Maybe he is.
I guess the Lion Heard on Disney Junior.
You know what? I like that. I heard. I'm glad Rafiki's in it. What about the crappy Wii game of Soulcalibur? Asks Grant Kelly.
Soulcalibur Legends?
I heard it was. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly can't tell you.
That might have been at the retro game store we visited.
Could have been. The retro game store had a few great things earlier. Okay, we're gonna
like the Zatch Bell Mamoto Fury.
That's right. They had the Zatch Bell fighting game, and I played that a good amount in middle school. I think it was in 7th grade when it came out. If you want me to kind of figure out how old I am, Keelik only copies the male fighting style, so would suggest not Keelik and not Edgemaster. Elysium, I have custom characters for. She only copies the female fighting styles and also has a different super move, so she's all right. But I'd say
I like her design. It looks like a painting.
Yeah, a lot of these. I like the aesthetics in this game are great, by the way.
I mean, it kind of reminds me of like I guess a comic trying to go for like classical art. I guess.
I never learned Patroclus. I know he's really easy, but he does have a bit of an Aquaman costume. So we're gonna play some Aquaman right now.
Where's your Bulma or your Rama costume? Who is that?
You actually. So here's the thing. Some of my creations are just costumes because I like the camera angles differently. If you go to the bottom left-hand corner, those are just custom characters with different types of voices. They're basically their own personality. So you can go look there. So just scroll around. You can see some of the creations you'll be seeing tonight.
So you got
Cammy plus
Melina.
Pants, Noelle. We'll read them when we get to them. We don't want to put our entire hand on the table there.
Sorry. All right.
That's okay. Just keep scrolling. You can scroll through. It's fine.
Oh, you got X the Eliminator.
Yes, X the Eliminator for those Birdman fans out there.
I'll go with Bulma.
You know what? I'm actually then. You know what? If we're gonna go, actually, yeah, I'll be Aquaman. Top 10, 2010s, and there we go.
Do you mean Mr. Top 10 list?
No, he means of this this era. I'm seeing a lot of top 10 weirdest crossover fighting games, says Ganon. We've thought of some weird crossover fighting games. That's definitely on the table. Oh wait, here, let's look at some intros here.
Take up your sword and accept your death.
Don't underestimate me.
So basically, we use the joke weapons, which is a fish and a manta ray shield. I'm gonna learn how to play Patroclus on the fly here. I hate Patroclus. I think he is just so arrogant and like not even in a fun way. So this is actually from the Namek Saga, in that filler when Bulma had to outsmart the Frieza Force. She had to go underwater, fight some crabs, if you remember. And I know some of you guys are fans of the abridged stuff, and I know Team 4-Star had a Crab song. But she met Aquaman in one of these episodes. And we're gonna reenact this. When Aquaman was trying to gather the Namekian Dragon Ball so he could revive his fallen shark friend Jabberjaw. However, Jabberjaw ended up making it through, and when he got the Dragon Ball wish, he just said, just make him a little Cartoon Network song.
That's for the groovy. I gotta be frank, I don't think this is one of the best outfits. I mean, it's memorable and it's iconic, but I just don't. I've never been overly fan of it.
Guard your tongue. No. I like the outfit, but I don't like the Bulma, per se. The Bulma from the Namek Saga, I think, was a bit too... I don't know. Whiny. I think that the filler with her was great, because she actually got to do things, but if you watch Dragon Ball Kai, she hardly does anything except for get swapped with Ginyu. I like that they kept that filler in there. Oh god, wait. I gotta do a super move with the fish. Okay, well, we won't see the price of justice today. Oh. So, who remembers the time Bulma used a sword? This is actually Trunks' sword. Trunks did not get it from Tapion. He actually got it from Bulma. Oh. By the way, guys, please, these are jokes. I know you guys can tell they're jokes, but if someone just happens to walk in, I'm spreading horrible lies. I see more comments. We will read some comments after this match here, because I want to. Oh, mother. I stabbed him with a fish. Oh.
Nova Maker can't wait for Soulcalibur 6. I might get it so I could hook up Mr. T with some hot, spicy footage.
Or maybe some, like, cold, mild footage if we, like, really don't want to...
No, it's gotta have peppers in it, and it's gotta be muy caliente.
I don't speak your language, sir.
Okay, I'll switch to English then.
Muy caliente. Porque. Okay, here we go. I was a Spanish minor in college, so... that was one of my favorite games. Wait. Uh-oh. I might live. I lived. It's down to the wire.
Damn, that was cool.
Alright. Okay, we're gonna read a few comments now while we watch Bulma do a few things here. Alright.
I'll let Mr. T lead the way.
Alright. Request Leisha. I see a late. Ragna has requested Leisha. And it looks like someone said something. It looks like Uncle Paul said something. Oh, he's talking about his. He is talking about his avatar. Yep, Hellsing's great. I spoke about Hellsing on the playing card list, and yeah, just it's overall just I like it pulls no punches. It's excellent. So Ragna asks who's hyped for Soulcalibur 6. I am. I'm glad they're going back to the roots, and they had a bit of a DLC fiasco recently, but. You know what? I'm still hyped for the game. Omniscile Clown is giving the backstory of Patroclus. Patroclus, like, it made sense. I understand why he was how he was. I honestly think just his, I don't know, just the way they did his character was not my favorite. Christian Castellanos, hello. He said hi there. I say hello back. And let's see, Ganon, Batman for Soulcalibur. You know what? It'd be Leisha versus Leisha. Well, I do have a bunch of Leisha creations. Leisha, if you want to play regular Leisha, I do have a This is a hipster college Leisha, and in here I have a few Leishas. In fact, let's play one of them. Let's play Tron Bon or Bone.
I want to be Ranma.
Okay, you can be Ranma.
Let's see.
Ranma versus Tronma.
Grant Kelly asks, how long does it take you guys to learn the moves of fighting games? Because unless it's Smash, I never learned them. I'll let you go first.
Honestly, it's a lot of practice. I would say like 3 months until like I'm fully comfortable. Like usually like a few weeks until I memorize a lot of the moves. But then there's like the target combos. There's like, you know, you got to remember like square, triangle, up X for like the combo that pops them up. You're playing Cammy, I see.
We'll do Rumble later.
Okay, cool. Do I hold on, again
If
more.
could I
Oh, yeah, you go on and then we'll read a few more comments.
Well, my thing with fighting games is that I try to think a lot of Street Fighter 2 fundamentals. I guess that kind of makes some of my mentalities kind of outdated. But a lot of the Street Fighter 2 fundamentals, that you can still apply them to a lot of other fighting games. So I would say practicing charge motions and quarter circles and dragon punches can be good. But for some games like Tekken or Street Fighter Cross Tekken, the target combos, or even like Darkstalkers 3, Street Fighter 3, the target combos can vary by game, and you really just have to know what they are and practice them. So it really depends. But I feel like I'm almost getting a knack. I just don't know this game on a deep level. This is like my third or fourth time playing it. Okay, go ahead, Mr. Good.
Anyway, yeah, I actually, because I grew up with Soulcalibur, and with Mortal Kombat as my favorite games, I didn't get those fundamentals until much later on. When I started playing all the traditional fighting games. I was not much of a Street Fighter kid. Obviously, that changed because my icon is Chun-Li. All right,
but Street Fighter Soulcalibur.
If life is a battle,
Soulcalibur was my favorite when I was younger, and then Mortal Kombat, and still love Mortal Kombat.
You look nice and tough. You dare challenge.
So this is Marvel vs. Capcom 2 in the Soulcalibur land here. This is actually Cammy plus pants because she looked really silly with just the leotard. So I gave her pants equivalent to her Final Fight Streetwise appearance, where she wore these cargo pants.
That game had a lot of profanity.
Yes, not appropriate. So I'm okay. All right, sorry about that. So Tron, so a bit of interesting notes on here. Tron's sword has Gustav colors. As you can see, green with the red tip, and it's the weapon trail is orange to emulate Bonfire or Bonefire. I don't know. I know it's supposed to be like Tron Bone, but I thought it was Tron Bon. I don't know which one it is.
I've heard both. That's the confusing thing. I couldn't tell you what Capcom.
Uh-oh. It's probably because Capcom has forgotten the character in some manners.
Well, she's not an infinite, so somebody, I don't know who asked if we have a PS4. Mr. T does not. My current modern gaming console is an Xbox One.
battle rages on.
Yep, and we're playing this on PS3 for those interested. Christian Castellanos wants to know, did I know about Morgan Aislinn? I very much do. She's one of my favorite fighting game characters. And I saw someone wanted Morgan Aislinn versus the Joker. Well, guess what? I have a character creation of one of those characters. Which one? You'll tune in to find out. We will be learning...
Ring out.
Trying to jump over this. We will be learning soon. Awesome Gamer wants to know, how long did it take to make my top 20 hair manipulation characters list? That one, I mean, on and off, because I do not do YouTube full-time, full disclosure here. It's mostly like a hobby after work sort of thing.
That's news to me. How'd you pay for the flight to your studio?
It's a wire transfer from a very special friend. But basically, that list actually took about a month. And at the time,
Battle has finished.
oh, that's right. Yeah, I didn't even realize that the last round. So this is the power of Tron outside of Gustav. The robot as actually to suppress her power. We're going to read a few more comments here. Awesome Gamer wanted to know about the hair manipulation list. That one took about a month, just on and off planning. That's when Negative X was sort of the main co-host. And he's not, like, out as a co-host. He's just, he's been busy lately, so unfortunately he hasn't been able to do as many videos. But he's always welcome back when he gets some free time. And just finding characters. We actually, after we learned about the list, we learned about so many more characters. So honestly, I can make another top 20 hair manipulation characters list if that really had enough demand. But yeah, that one did not take the longest of my videos, but it definitely took a while. Did I know about Morgan Aislinn? Says I read that one already.
Where's Ranma? There's my question.
Where's Ranma's in the? You have to find Ranma.
Yeah, but where?
Oh well, no, Ranma is in one of the character creators somewhere.
I don't see.
You'll find Ranma.
He or she.
Well, well, you know what?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. It says name Ranma.
Okay. Guys, I'm legally blind without my glasses, and I can barely read the TV. So please tolerate me.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to be Elysium. I'm going to be one of my character creations. But I'll read a few more comments here. To be fair, Marvel vs. Capcom is a dead game. Infinite is a dead game, says OmniSideCloud. Unfortunately, yes, I wasn't much of a fan of it. I like Ultimate 3 better. Sweet. All right, next up.
We could stream Ultimate 3 sometime this week if you guys are interested, by the way.
Yeah. Let's see. Is there an outdated countdown that I want to do a revised list for? OmniSideClown asks. Yes, a lot of my very old ones, like the ones from my first year making top 10 lists, I wanted to do remakes for multiple reasons. Also, like just the voiceover, the horrible quality, the music. But it's just like if I do that, I will have to take time out from making new top 10 lists, and I don't exactly want to do that. I kind of want to make another DCAU original character list. That was really fun. And next up, we got Ragna is happy we got a Ranma character. Yes, we do. Ranma, yeah, Ranma's one of my favorite comedy anime. And this is actually, to give context, this is I wanted to put a bucket on his head because to emulate when water will just randomly, conveniently fall on Ranma. But there was no bucket, so I have a turtle shell blackened on his head. And if we break the armor, you might get to see Ranma's face. So,
I guess you're not going to let me know if she or he's a redhead.
well, you'll probably see the ponytail sticking out. But so I'm gonna play some anime too. I'm gonna have you guys pick. Which of my Elysium creations from Gynex/Trigger anime should I pick? Should I be Haruko from Fooly Cooly, Stocking from Panty and Stocking, or Ragyo from Kill la Kill? So I know the stream's a bit behind here. I'll give people a bit, it might just be the first one I see. But I'll answer another question here. Yes, Revise Old Countdown says Awesome Gamer. I would like to. Ragyo. Okay, we're doing some Ragyo. Ragyo versus Ranma. I'm gonna, let's go to her stage. And it's kill la kill. Exactly. Good. We got some Ragyo. Someone wants to know, okay, Juan Gomez, I will answer your question in just a sec. Things are scrolling a bit, so we're going to let the intros play.
In me, place all of your trust. I'll give you a lesson in humility.
And who's Ranma? Who's your base for Ranma?
Devil Gene.
Devil Gene's playable?
Yes, but only in a character creator. And he just learned about Devil Gene being playable, so that's pretty cool. But, yeah, I basically wanted a character that knew martial arts for that. I actually kind of know how to play Ivy. I should. Satsuki's best girl, says Mark. I like it. We gotta try to break Ranma's armor so we can see some face. And we can always replay characters too, guys. It's completely fine.
Well, I want to do Zap Brannigan because he's in the thumbnail.
Yes, he is. We gotta do all the thumbnail characters. Forgot who else.
Guys, just a heads up. Can you hear me okay? I'm a little bit further from the microphone than Mr. T. Just give me and we can hear you okay, too. I appreciate it.
Oh, wait. I gotta do super. Let's do super. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, no. Don't break my hair. Don't break my hair. Okay. Her hair is an accessory and it will break, so she'll look really silly without the hair. Ranma, though, would not look silly without the turtle shell that fell on his head that was full of water.
Grant says speak louder. Is this better? this a little bit better? Maybe clown. I have no idea what.
No, he's talking. No, yeah, Ragnar was talking to someone else.
Sorry.
I welcome you to the cruel world I
Oh, that actually hit. Wow.
The battle rages on. Stand
Grant
up
says your
and
voice
show your
naturally
strength.
lulls a bit at times. I have a bit of an issue with vocal fry. I try to work on it. That's better. Okay. Sorry, that means I have to shout a little bit, and I don't want T to think that I'm shouting at him. I'm merely trying to speak. He's in serious time.
I'm kind of upset I didn't break Ranma's armor. Anyway,
Me too.
don't worry. Maybe I'll play Ranma. Ranma's one of my favorite creations. Uh-oh. Well, it doesn't really matter because I'm about to lose this one anyway. Okay. So, yeah. So yeah, if you maniacs destroyed it, says Grant. Yes. When I first played this with Negative X, he says he went, "Oh God, the world's going to hell." Oh God, wait, I'm close to the edge of glory.
We made somebody made a Planet of the Apes reference. I read the novel that was based on about a year ago or so, and the novel's pretty decent. Although the guy who wrote the book hates it. I think it's fine. Although I kind of like the recent modern, the modern Planet of the Apes movies a little bit better.
Oh wait. Wait. Oh no, Ranma.
Oh,
Excellent.
Okay. So, if you ever wanted to know who would win a fight, Ranma Satome or Ragyo Kiryuin, the answer is Ranma.
was easy.
So, the Anything Goes Martial Arts School beats the Life Fiber.
somebody said to make sure to like and subscribe. Please do. That helps us out tremendously.
Everyone's remembered Ranma turning into a winged demon. Yes, that's actually not one of my favorite episodes. It's from season 7.
Yeah, they just really ran out of ideas in season 7.
Uncle Waluigi says hi. Hello, Uncle Waluigi. I don't know if you're related to Uncle Paul. Okay, what do we got here? Juan Gomez, top 10. Oh, here we got a few here. Juan Gomez wants to know, show your face open. What? My face open? Oh, I don't. It's not meant to be open. And what's your opinion?
From Tales from the Crypt.
And what's your opinion of Pop Team Back? I have shown my face in actually previous videos. I just think they're videos that don't have many views, so a lot of people just kind of miss out on them. But actually, in my next video, I do have a reference to me liking something, and I show a picture of me with that thing I like. So I guess in my next video, I'll have a picture of me. And I think I've also I don't know if I've shown my face on my Twitter or not, but either way, it's more I don't have many reasons for a live action bit, so I just don't do them. But yeah, I guess we'll have one in the next video. And then I saw, looks like, let's see here. Oh, we got someone wants me to do another one of the top 10 anime couples. I believe you're thinking about top 10 fighting game couples, but anime couples, maybe that would be a Valentine's Day one. I'm sure a certain anime girl on my channel would love doing that type of video. And so, X the Eliminator. Who should X the Eliminator fight? Full disclosure here, we have Pimp Maxi and Pimp Mincerugi, made by my friend Professor Oates, because he liked dressing his characters up in pimps. I believe this one is based off the time Kramer from Seinfeld accidentally became a pimp. And this was based on a pimp named Slickback. From the Boondocks.
I didn't know you could say the P word on your channel.
That's right. Well, we are. I think it's perfectly fine. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be James.
Oh. What episode of Pokemon was James a pimp? Was that in Master Quest?
No, James was never a. Actually, yeah, I think he might have been. Anyway. Have I made any other Kill la Kill characters, asks Mark. No, Ragyo's my only one, but there are some other, Studio Guy Next alumni character creations, if we want to go that route. Anyway, But now we're gonna go in the episode where Harvey Birdman crossed over with Pokemon. Actually, it was Pokemon crossing over with Harvey Birdman. You know that they're not gonna use the budget there. So here's some James.
Oh, you even got the rose and everything. Nice.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
And that voice is almost appropriate.
I know the voice. I'm surprised. I'm surprised how well.
And X is pure?
Pure Omega. Yep.
Pure Omega.
Well now.
I love it. Great. That's the part that I'm losing.
To James.
Ah.
Wait, I should do his
How
taunt.
does it?
Oh, okay. So the reason I use Raphael as a base rather than just like a character creation like we do with X, Raphael's voice fits James so well. Like he's got the "Hi, I'm James" voice. Remember that time that X needs someone in the groin? I surely do.
I must have missed that Mega Man experience.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, if I break, there's some armor that just does not look good broken, and X is one I would prefer. We keep it on. Oh, we got a new hello, Christopher Harris. Welcome to the stream.
Christopher Harris, have you watched Mr. Top 10 List channel before?
Battle 3. Fight.
And I saw that Danish asked, "How do you accidentally become a pimp?" Watch Seinfeld. It's a funny. I mean, a lot of episodes of Seinfeld are funny. It's a very funny episode. But Hank Hill also accidentally became one too. Unless you mean how Maxie accidentally became a pimp in this game. I like how he dances with him.
Damn it.
We have hardly had any armor breaking today, and it's pretty funny when the armor breaks on the custom characters because they look stupid a lot of the times because I use accessories for their hair and whatnot.
Ragnar wants to know if we have any Zatch Bell customers.
Unfortunately, no. I do love me some Zatch Bell.
Now you'll see.
Oh.
I was doing the motions with him because
Perfect.
you should actually try to make Waluigi. My friend Professor Oates really tried to with with Dampierre, but he wanted to use Dampierre as a base rather than just a custom costume, because Dampierre is a good Waluigi voice. Is Waluigi a god? Asks Uncle Paul. If you asked me a few months ago, I would have said no. Ever since the Smash Bros. Announcement, he's just everything that all the support, makes me think maybe he has some omnipresent power. And also, like on my unneeded Mario list, like I remember I put Waluigi there. Just because Nintendo I didn't think used him enough. And a lot of people took that as me hating Waluigi, and I think that's probably the most hate I've gotten of me. Oh, sorry if I'm getting a bit loud there. That's
You're getting a bit off mic.
a bit off mic, I see. I wouldn't say that's my biggest regret, because I mean I think that the way Nintendo uses Waluigi is underrated, but so that's why I said he was unneeded, because Nintendo doesn't seem to think he belongs in the Wario games. But yeah, a lot of people got angry at me for that, so my bad. Anyway, someone wanted to know pimp versus pimp costume. Yes, we will do that. I will when AT just went to get a drink for a second, and while he's getting that drink, I'll read some comments. What if Waluigi organized all the killings in Smash Bros. Characters? That sounds like an online parody that I would probably watch. Okay, we're going to keep going up this now. I enjoyed watching your top 10 list video, says Christopher Harris. Well, thank you. I'm glad. I enjoy having you in this stream and having you as a viewer. CEO of any... Oh, okay. Juan Gomez wants to know, do I have any Ruby characters? I do not. Ruby characters, though, I think would be good for guest characters, as we've seen how they fit in with Blaze Blue, because they have weapons. Bye, Awesome Gamer. I'm sorry I missed saying goodbye to you. Tell me your best Yo Mama joke. And what's my opinion of Elseworld? Oh, man, it's been a while. Yo Mama's so old, she has hieroglyphics on her license plate? I don't know. Oh, they want to see Pimp versus Pimp. So, do you want to play Maxi or do you want to play Mitsurugi?
I'll do Mitsurugi.
Okay, Maxi Pimp it is. Fine, I like the zebra stripes.
And what kind of Mitsurugi pimps do we got?
That one. That's the only Mitsurugi Pimp. Professor Oaks only made one pimp costume per character. Oh, we got Steve Cisneros wants to know, what about Doom Guy? Not for Soulcalibur. I think he would be good in Smash Bros. I don't mind. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Would make sense.
He'd be good in a Capcom fighting game.
Okay.
I think he'd be weird in a Namco one though, because Namco is all about close combat.
To die.
Tekken and Soulcalibur.
So, if you were not watching those intros closely enough, Maxi has Corn as his, it's Pimp Corn.
I wasn't, because I was busy not looking at the computer.
And then if you look closely at Mitsurugi, he's got a leopard print on his, sword, handle. So, Grant Kelly once says this looks like something from Black Dynamite. This definitely it's campy enough.
I liked what I seen in that show. I wish I could have gotten 10 more episodes.
Yeah, it was better than the movie, I think. And I liked the movie. I think I liked the movie.
The movie was very quotable.
I didn't mean to pimp slap you into the china cabinet. Yeah. So if someone. So he prefers to be called a pimp named Mitsurugi. You gotta say the full thing.
Every time.
Yep. Oh, hey, Awesome Gamer, welcome back. I'm glad you could come back, and I will say preemptively goodbye because I missed saying goodbye to you earlier.
I also say bye to you.
So, yes. Oh, yeah, I didn't even notice that Professor Oaks made a purple stream for Maxi. Nope.
Don't get in my way.
Oh, good. There we go. We finally got an armor break.
There's your partial nudity.
I want.
You're happy.
Oh, well, thank you, Christopher Harris.
Christopher Harris, which of Mr. Top 10's videos did you like, and was I in any of them, or play any part?
He likely played a part because he provides a lot of the footage.
No.
Legolas for Soulcalibur 6. That's a good one. That is a good one. All right, Valentine. You know what? We're gonna play Skullgirls very quickly with Soulcalibur characters.
Is that Painwheel?
That is Painwheel.
Wow.
All right.
You had a lot of fun with this toy.
Oh my god, I played so much with this character creator from 2012 to pretty recently. Omniside Clown wants to know who's my favorite Soulcalibur characters to play. Taki and Natsu. Cassandra is one of my favorites. Actually. So, Pyrrha and Pyrrha Omega in this game. I had fun with Necrod, actually, for a while. And Raphael. We'll go with that one.
I like Somina. I like her staff. Or whatever it's called.
Yeah, her thing. Soul Girls! I like it, Awesome Gamer.
Soul Girls! Yeah. Call up Namco and whoever made Skullgirl. I think they might even have a voice actor or two in common.
I'm almost positive they do, but I can't say. Make Darren Norris and Soulcalibur, says Grant Kelly. If only. If only. But regarding the pimp match we just had, I do have one more. I do have a funky, little funky character coming in. That's going to be in soon. Morgan A. Oh, someone wants to see Morgan next? I'll play Morgan after this. And I just gave up, and I broke your armor. Now she looks silly. I broke your hair too, but luckily you have more hair inside of that. I used feathers for the hair because I needed it to come out the back, so now she just has a regular ponytail.
She doesn't look silly for
Yeah, that too. Too hot for YouTube. Death crawl. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't. Wait, there's some way. Oh man, I button mashed a lot. I was trying to do her. trying to do her. Oh, that's pretty cool. I was trying to do her like surf on her, where she surfs on her weapon.
Omnicidal Clown wants to know if we think that Tekken and Soulcalibur exist in the same universe.
I think they do because of Yoshimitsu specifically. There's probably a few more hints in there, but I think they do. I think they exist in the same universe. There she is.
I think they do because Bandai Namco is the copyright or the trademark holder.
Okay, he's gonna.
I don't even know what that is. That was just a fist. What
So-
is that?
So AT just picked my No More Heroes character. Her name was, I think, Mimi, and my friend and I always joked about how when the main character is trying to trick her, she goes, "I know you're trying to trick me." So that's why her name is Try to Trick Me. So that is from No More Heroes, guys. That is the context.
Which No More Heroes?
I think the first one. How about Miss Kobayashi? Asks Uncle Paul. I do not have anything from Dragon Maid. I'm sorry.
What's Miss Kobayashi?
It's an anime about dragons and stuff. It's quite fun. Morgan, how about you? Early armor break.
That sounded like I was clearing my throat.
Awesome Gamer wants to know, can I do a top 10 anime characters? Maybe if one day I just want to be like, I want to just talk about everything I just like. Maybe, because if you watch my anime list consistently, you'll notice I talk about a lot of the same anime. I definitely have a type that I like. Oh man. Make Uncle Phil for real, asks Grant Kelly. Like, with, like, dark magic and, like, make him appear in real life? Because I don't think that's possible.
No, I think he means for real make Uncle Phil play the character. That's my interpretation.
Oh, yeah, that actually is probably right.
I might be basically. She had shoes on when I picked her.
I know, I think she did. And Morgan just used, like, Super Soul Fist, I guess.
That's it. Well, I got a fist of my own. It's not stiff.
It was actually from a really large guy.
But is she an Astaroth?
Yeah, oh my, yes she is.
Okay, that.
Don't break Morgan's wings, please. They were very nice. Give Judgment Meter her own channel, says Awesome Gamer.
You're not the first one to request that.
Yeah, you're not the first one to request that. If people want to see, like, a solo Judgment Meter video, I think, like, I'm willing to... Wait, hold on. Oh. Okay, anyway. There we go. So then you do a bit, oh crap. Yep. Anyway, give Judgment Meter her own, channel, says Awesome Gamer. I mean, if people want to see, like, a solo Judgment Meter list, like, I'm sure she would be up for it. Like, we generally record a lot of footage when we talk. I mean, a lot of commentary, and we just kind of choose the ones that make the most sense in the context of the video. But, like, if people want, I can always release, like, some of our, like, just cut conversations from videos. Like, she has one where she talks about how in Street Fighter 4 she finds DJs, the way they render DJs' teeth, really creepy.
His official art, damn. His official art in Street Fighter 4 looks a little goofy. Grant acknowledges that I'm an official translator. Well, I've known you for 6 years, Grant. I kind of have a feel for the things you say.
Oh, there we go. That's nice. What do you guys think of that Morgan costume? I think it's one of my favorites because I had to use. Oh crap! Oh, wait, hold on.
Steven Cisneros wants a Star Wars fighting game by Project Soul. That'd be pretty cool.
That especially seeing how Soulcalibur 4 turned out with those characters. It's
with
great.
Yoda and Vader.
Yeah.
I want to do Zap Brannigan.
All right, so we're gonna Zap Brannigan, huh? All right, I'm gonna play Chun. Right. Any chance for top 10 anime or cartoon characters that have been lost over time? Asks Devin Weathers, and also hello, Devin Weathers. Could be. Definitely seems like it has a lot of potential. QB101, welcome. I see you have asked me top 10 canine or dog characters. I would love to do a dog list at some point to follow up our cat list. We're actually bigger fans of dogs. Oh, Troy. Hello, Troy. Troy's, I can't pronounce your last name. I'm sorry. Strong wants to do top 10 strongest characters in fighting games, like one for female and male list. We have thought about doing ones for specific franchises, like how we did most important Mario characters. Do I have Oh wait, hold on. So this is Chun-Li when she gets some of that sauce sweet Inohado. Main reason I chose Pyro. The main reason I chose Pyra Omega is because she shares same voice actress with English Chun-Li, Laura Bailey. Or I guess.
That's pretty inspired. Oh man.
Sorry, Leo Alex 50, hello, welcome. And you want to know, do I have Neptune from Hyperdimension Neptunia? No, but we do have another planet, I guess, former planet-themed character in my repertoire, which we'll see.
I thought you were going to say no, but we got Sailor Neptune.
If we do, I mean, Judgment Meter would love that because that's her favorite. Her favorite sailor, Senshi.
And so would Rachel Michelle Marcel, who helps with our videos.
Oh wait, I used to know how to play her so well. Wait, I think I remember now. There we go.
It would be popular with 2 people.
There we go. And those 2 are the 2 most important people. More important than I am.
Okay. You're giving me the fencing duel, my life.
Oh wait.
It's like any of the scenes in Gundam Wing when they do the fencing duel.
There we go. That's a combo right there. Oh damn it! I want. The Gundam duels are also pretty. Oh no,
I can imagine Zap Rank.
Yes.
I get it.
Get me my Gundam.
I want a rematch. I've been doing really crappy. I know I can do better.
All right. Yeah, we'll do a rematch. This is technically the we got here. True Dark Ace. How do you feel about the 100 created character slots and character sharing Soulcalibur 6? Love it. I think it's very, very. I mean, I wish it was in this game because I would have loved to take some of my friends' creations. One of my friends really wanted me to play a character that they made on their own channel. Or on their own file, and I couldn't play it, and I could have erased one of my characters to make her, but it's okay. Anyway, we'll rematch here. Top 10 strongest fighting game artifacts suggests Uncle Waluigi. Can't think of any at the moment, but who knows? Kamidogu for Mortal Kombat, actually. That's like... This is... I like the Zapran. He's a cool guy. Oh man, you're too far. I love her throw where she snaps your neck.
Did they ever explain in Futurama why he wears a skirt? I don't know.
I think some things are just kind of better to be left.
A riddle for the ages.
All right.
Ragna says, "Why don't you notice my awesome question?" Ragna, what is your question?
Ask your awesome question again.
We don't notice it because we're playing a game and reading and talking.
We love you, Ragna. Don't worry. I just...
Don't take it the wrong way. We're all multitasking. Awesome Gamer says, do a Ren and Stimpy video. It's funny you say that. We were talking about Ren and Stimpy a few hours ago.
Yeah, we were talking about some of just like the really gross moments in Ren and Stimpy that honestly like scarred me a bit when I was like. Did anyone remember the Egg Yokio episode of Ren and Stimpy where it had basically it was Pinocchio parody? Ren creates like something out of an omelet, like a child out of an omelet, and he goes like, "I love you, Daddy." It's really creepy, and like Stimpy's eating him at one point, and he says that from Stimpy's mouth, and it shows the sound waves coming out. That's my. Hold on.
Now I'm tracking.
We have something for people of all orientations and all love all the.
Oh man.
I made you a new belly button there, sir. All right, Ragna, have you made any Guilty Gear or Blaze Blue characters in Soulcalibur 5? Yes, actually.
Also, T-Wax. What Blaze Blue or Guilty Gear characters have you made? Or is that a secret?
That's going to be the character I play next.
Oh.
All right.
Interesting.
All right, someone wants some nice Arc System Works action in here.
We could,
Noel.
Natsu.
Noel Vermillion.
I actually brought an Arc System Works games when Mr. T flew me into a studio.
Please be Faust. I'm sorry, Uncle Waluigi.
Do we have any other characters so that I could
Keep looking, I guess.
do an Arc System Works match?
That's Sabrina from Pokemon, yes.
Oopsie man.
I don't think so.
Who's Chris Nicky?
That's my friend, actually. Okay, remember.
I'll do this because this is somewhat related to our conversation earlier.
Let's see what stage we haven't done yet. We'll do this stage. We'll go to a nice moon stage.
Ragnus says Noel and Dizzy, LOL. I don't understand what that is.
Yes, I do. Noel is a character from Blaze Blue. Dizzy's a character from Guilty Gear.
Ugly scars of man.
Oh yeah, okay. I understand that.
Let's get this fight started.
Trust me, you won't be disappointed.
So no.
Fight.
So Noelle has the So Noelle has like those little demon tails on her sleeves because that's supposed to be like the things that she uses to like hold her guns. Oh, I'm sorry, Pluto. I broke your hair. She had a bun in her hair, and now it's gone.
Your strength.
Who do you think would make a good Uranus or Neptune?
Fight.
Actually, maybe Nightmare for actually Uranus because she does like he does the fist pound in the ground. Neptune, I don't know.
Well, we need something that would look like a mirror. Oh yeah, combo.
Oh, you're about to flip me up. All right. Rachel Alucard for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, says Juan Gomez. Not quite sure if I think that would be the best Blaze Blue rep. I mean, I like her, but I would probably go with like Ragna or Jean.
I mean, we already have one Alucard in there as an assist trophy.
Yeah.
I didn't even think we would get two Castlevania characters, even though we're going all
Like-
echoey for the second.
Which I think that works fine though.
Well, I mean, obviously, I had a strong feeling Simon will be in the game. I like Richter better, so I think it's really cool that he's an Echo Fighter, but I don't have any qualms. Simon looks really cool in that game.
Yeah. Is AT...
AT is Jew Ranger worth watching? I'd say so. I liked it. Jew Ranger is what Mighty Morphin Power Rangers would get into. The first season, the dinosaur outfit. Yeah, as far as Super Sentai goes, I like Jetman, Jew Ranger, Kaku Ranger, Car Ranger, and Mega Ranger. Those are some
Perfect.
rematch.
Bring.
I was distracted. That's my excuse.
Only the victor.
Let's see. Do you have any Soulcalibur 5 character creations of Castlevania characters? I do not. Awesome Gamer wants to know top 10 Simpsons characters. Well, you know what? I actually had a list planned for top 10 advertisements featuring The Simpsons, and I just kind of put it on the shelf and never went back to it. But hey, maybe I'll go back to it if people want to see some more Simpsons videos.
I saw one or two people ask for top 10 Simpsons memes, but I'm not sure if that'll happen.
Okay, here's one of my favorite creations here. Okay, I guess we're gonna be doing a Swordmaster match here. Captain Jack. For those of you, I feel like this is so obscure. So Captain Jack was a Eurodance artist, I believe in the early 2000s, maybe late 90s. And they had, for some reason, they had like this definitely a bit of a fan servicey anime girl on all their CD covers, and on his titular Captain Jack CD, where the song was actually Captain Jack, he had an anime girl on it that looked just like this, and I just said, let's make this random character. And some of you might remember Captain Jack from all those DDR games for the PS2.
Yeah, I remember now.
So if you look up Captain Jack CD, and you'll find this character on it, and she has basically the same pose, even like the same way, just like the physics of the dress are working right there. I don't know how it worked out so well. So Captain Jack is one of my favorite characters I've made here.
Let's see.
Top 10 robot suits in fighting games, like Iron Man. I see, says Awesome Gamer.
Didn't we do that?
No, like the mech suits, like Iron Man, instead of like a full-run robot.
Oh, like Tron or Iron Man, I guess.
There we go. Oh, I love this. She's got even the Excalibur sword, like she does in the CD cover. It would.
Very cool.
You know what? Maybe you guys should
Jack
like.
versus Jack.
Oh, that's right. Oh my God, I didn't even realize we're having a Jack match.
Isn't that an episode of Samurai Jack?
Yes, this is actually based on the episode where Samurai Jack fights evil Samurai Jack, and it's the most Philomar's ever had to say in the Samurai Jack voice, because he talks so much in the evil Samurai Jack voice. Oh, someone get Uncle Paul. You get Captain Jack. I love it. Thank you. So the fun thing about this Samurai Jack creation is if you break his armor, he'll only be wearing his his underwear, like when he gets stuck in the battle. So, oh darn it! Oh yeah, we got it. All right, we got it. Samurai Jack in the training thong. Top 10 green characters in fighting games, suggests Troy.
Well, that would only work if it was by default. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe Blanca, Reptile. All right. Oh, Samurai Jack's got some nice leg. Oh, don't you break my Captain Jack army camo. Thank you. I got it from Walmart.
The battle rages on.
And now Swan is suggesting top 10 blue characters. Like, maybe I can do top 10 saddest characters, different, not the blue you're expecting, but a blue worth mentioning.
Is there a way we can get into Samurai Jack who's even more close?
No, because I want to stay on YouTube.
Okay.
I don't want this stream to be full. I want to do you throw you die. I was trying to counteract it with mine. Now you're aware, so. Oh, well, top 10 Zatchbell team.
I don't understand what that means.
He means like a team up of Momoto and Human. I just realized. Okay. If people wanted to see a Zatchbell video, I might just do one, because I actually watched the last 50 episodes a few years ago in Japanese, of course, because they were never dubbed. Because I just, for some reason, I had this unrequited, middle school memory of Zatchbell never being finished. I don't even remember seeing like some of the episodes after they beat the whole Milordo Z plot line. Jeremy Ultra says, "What's up, guys? What's up to you, Jeremy? Thank you for joining us in the stream." Halloween. Troy wants to know about some Halloween videos. Yes, I have ones planned. It's more in the planning process. We right now have 2 September videos planned. One was hinted at in my Q&A video when I had some sneak previews. The other one started working on, and it's. Do I have Afro Samurai, wants to know, Uncle Waluigi? No, but, Afro Samurai would definitely be a good one. But you know what? Speaking of Afro Samurai, I do have a character costume I'm going to show off. It's just this normal-looking Pyrrha. Just going to play a little normal Pyrrha. But first, we're going to read a few comments. We got Juan Gomez is now. So, we're going to play this in a second here. Top 10 unlikely characters that should be in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, asks Awesome Gamer. since I did my unlikely video back in 2015, and while sound quality, I would like to, of course, get moving images in it. A lot of those characters still stand. I think Shantae's a bit more likely now that Shovel Knight's in as an assist trophy. I think everything has a bit more of a chance now. Oh, Ragnar wants to know any more Arc System Works characters that I made. I tried making Chie a while ago, but it didn't work out, so no. That being said, maybe we'll play, like, maybe later this week we'll play, like, I have Persona 4 Arena. I don't have Ultimax, but because right now we just have the PS3 hooked up, and I love Labras and Aegis. So I should have actually made a Labras with this with the weapon. Crash for Smash, says Jeremy Ultimate. That's a good idea. All right. And one more question, and we'll get back to the fighting here. Top 10 franchises that need their own fighting game, says Steve Cisneros. You know what? I'm working on a video about making Yu-Gi-Oh! Fighting game, so I'm kind of hoping for more like that. Someone wants to know something about Injustice 3. If Injustice 3 is ever announced, I'm very much going to be doing characters that should be in Injustice 3. Because I did my likely and unlikely video, and now that like Stargirl has more prominence in the DC, I think she could definitely move on to my list of characters that could potentially be in. Okay.
Let's see. Troy Sigafus, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, says worst Street. I'm assuming you mean Street Fighter. Worst Street fighting game. Street Fighter 1 is very bad.
Yeah, Street Fighter 1. I mean, if you say to us if you want us to ignore Street Fighter 1 and want us to go with the final version of every single Street Fighter, as in Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting and Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, I'll count them as two separate games because I know tournament-wise people do consider them a bit different. Then it would be Third Strike, Alpha 2, and then Alpha 3, a lot of people actually say. And then...
I said the last name correct. Awesome.
Yeah. Streets of Rage 4. Yep, I saw that, Justin Hill. All right, here we go. So this is just a nice inconspicuous Pyrrha costume. Nothing suspicious about it. That's just why Pyrrha looks completely normal on the thumbnail. And this might relate to someone's Afro Samurai comment. We might get.
I think I might get a win.
As the Phoenix
All right, let's.
Somebody said Streets of Rage 4. I actually, guys, I brought Sega Genesis collection with me. And if you would like to see us play Streets of Rage 1, 2, or 3, let us know.
Yeah, we might be doing that on AT's channel. Who knows?
Yeah. Let us know. I don't feel any obligation. Unless somebody. Okay, back to the fight.
So this is this is funky disco Pyrrha. She's got sun and moons on her pants. If you're watching closely in the intro, she got fire on the stomach. She's got wings on the back. One of my favorite things to watch the intro for. Oh no. Oh god. Drama. Oh.
Excellent.
When I was busy flossing my teeth, I heard somebody say talk about Shantae in Smash. Shantae, I kind of consider Shantae an auxiliary Nintendo character, even though I know that she's on like every console now.
Yeah, she started off on the Game Boy, and she definitely.
Oh, you did that to make fun of me.
Well, I'm just. What do we got here? Yes, thank you, Awesome Gamer. Awesome Gamer wants to know why I don't have more subs. I mean, I have two sandwiches from Subway in my refrigerator. Like, I wish I had more of those too. But I'm just grateful for everyone that's here. I know it's cliche, but I never expected to get as far as I did. Like when I just had a few hundred subscribers, I thought, oh wow, I have a lot of people are watching. So like I remember like back in like 2014, I think that's right. Yeah, back in 2014, I didn't even have 1,000 subs yet, and I just thought I had a lot of subscribers because I had like 400. So and a few of my videos had like a good few thousand views. Oh, that's right. Okay, wait. So, yeah. Oh boy, yeah, you could. I have a big Pyrrha combo I want to do, but like, okay, wait. Oh, so if we got to play another round with Melina, she actually has horrifying teeth I made with a zipper sticker.
Rematch.
All right, we can do a rematch.
Let's see. Jeremy Ultra asks, can you imagine if they add a Mortal Kombat character to Smash? It seems unlikely, but I think anything is possible now.
Yeah, like they like with Snake and Bayonetta, like they show they're okay with some M-rated guys.
Especially Bayonetta. Bayonetta is very gratuitous.
But the I don't know. I just feel like Mortal Kombat has just that reputation. I'm not sure if they have to go through Warner Brothers because they now own NetherRealm Studios. I think Ed Boon would be happy with Sub-Zero or Scorpion in there. And if they were in there, like I played Ryu once he got into Smash Bros. Because Ryu's a character I don't play in Street Fighter, but when we get to actually play him in a game where he's like just not one of a few Shotos, I think that he's just really fun and really unique. So, Uncle Paul wants to know top 10 villains. As for I'm assuming as a suggestion for a list. I don't know. I actually I did for April Fools this year. I wanted to do top 10 anime villains and have them be all characters that are from not anime. Like I would have Newman on there, and I would just like have Frieza in there randomly. So if anyone wants to see my like super memey, super memey top 10 anime betrayal style videos, I am very glad. I would be happy to oblige, I guess.
What are some of your favorites? I can't think of
Satsuki and Ragyo and Kill la Kill. I know there's a Gundam one.
And I guess Captain Aizen and Bleach for the people out there who care about that.
And top 10 characters from Full Metal Alchemist. That's one of Judgment Meter's favorites, so she'd probably be happy with that. Oh. Yeah.
This really did seem like Melina moves there.
Yeah, no. Oh man, Melina's Melina is my favorite Mortal Kombat character. This is actually a combination of of her costume 1 and 2 in Mortal Kombat 2011 or Mortal Kombat 9. I know a few people get angry at me for calling it Mortal Kombat 9 because that's like the fan name, and it's. But you know what? Oh, that's her teleport. Yeah. Oh no. Yep. This is what Melina was like. I was so excited to make Melina in this. Oh, I forgot I gave her. Oh. All right. Mr. T, pity a fool. Yes, Uncle Paul. Yes. In fact, I mean, since some people haven't watched the videos where I've shown my face, maybe I'm Mr. T just doing like a different voice. I've been trying. Mr. T doing a. Yep, Mr. T doing a me voice.
Somebody in the comments section is perpetuating that I have some kind of murder plot that I'm going to insinuate, and that I'm a secret agent, but I'm not that kind of secret. So you don't have to worry.
KO. The battle has finished. Only the victor.
Jeremy Ultra says, maybe you're not even human? Triple question mark. I'm not sure who that's in reference to.
Maybe neither. Yes, that's right. I think he's talking about because you don't know if I'm actually Mr. T, doing your average internet dork on the internet, or if yeah, who knows? Who knows?
Let's see. Juan for.
Just Juan Gomez, we'll call him.
Juan Gomez says, Shrek is love Shrek Smash Brother. Sure.
Yes. Yes. Why not? You know what? At this point, why not? I'm gonna be Ashley Graham. I'm actually having fun, so I'm gonna keep going. We'll do an arcade mode with the character I like if you want to take a break. Okay. I mean, you can. It's fine if you want to. All right. So this is Ashley Graham from Resident Evil 4. There we go.
It's a great outfit.
I should have actually played like a Pyrrha because I realized, oh, they would have had custom dialogue. There's actually custom dialogue. All right. Yeah. Oh. Uh-oh. All right. Waluigi, says Uncle Waluigi. Have you used the Cammy costume yet? Asked Troy. Yes, we did, but I'm willing to play a few costumes again. I'm pretty fond of the Captain Jack and the Ranma costume as well, so I'll play that for free.
Somebody says something about how Ashley Graham, the only thing she can do is throw lanterns at people. I think Ashley is one of the worst characters I've ever seen in a video game in my entire life. And I've been playing video games since I was 2. She's just not very smart.
And it's very good I have her with the style that is not good at fighting.
This one can actually put a few hits on me, so I'll give her that.
Awesome. Okay, sorry. Awesome Gamer, you asked a question, but I saw it got retracted, so you'll probably fix it in a second. All right. But yeah, top 10 captains from Bleach. Once again, I would say Judge Meter fell out of Bleach a while ago, but she was
Actually, OTG.
and I think I might have still been bouncing, but either. I didn't even get to. Here, let's do Ashley's super move quickly. Where's she? What's the creepiest comment you've ever read? Said Troy. Oh my god, Troy! I wish I could read some of them. It's one. I'm not gonna. I won't alienate anyone. We've definitely gotten some creepy comments before. And you know what? I can't. So I don't know if they're trolling or not, but either way, it's fine. Yeah.
No worries.
That's fine. Okay. If you want to take you want to take a break? I mean, I'm fine with playing a bit for talking the stream chat casually for a bit.
I think I want to step aside.
Okay.
I'm gonna step out for a few minutes.
All right. AT's gonna step out a few minutes. I'm going to take over. 10 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna take over the stream and play a few more character creations against the computer. All right. What is the last movie list that I would want to see? Watch Mojo. Juan Gomez, I see you asked a question. The last movie like to list. I want to see Watch Mojo. Give the list a. Not quite sure. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Sir Kinsella, welcome. Wants to know, can I do top 10 butlers or maids in fighting games or top 10 samurai in fighting games? Funny thing, about a few months ago, Judge Amir and I did top 10 butlers, like as in we recorded something for. We didn't release the video or anything yet. It's still in its development stages, but we will definitely be doing top 10 butlers at some point. Like we got, not too much in fighting games because there's only 2 I know of off the top of my head. The one from BlazBlue, and then Sebastian from Tekken. So here, let's play against the computer a bit. All right, guys. Let's play a few characters we haven't seen yet. So let's go through my little catalog here. Okay, we've seen Valentine, we've seen Cammy. This is Christy Montero. We have the Sugar King. We have Queen Barbie from Panty and Stocking, Sabrina, the Pokemon Gym Leader, Pepsi Man, Von Trousers, the Pantsless Knight, Chris Nipley, the one of my friends in real life. That's not his real last name. Battle Peach. Peach ready for a battle.
What a troublemaker.
Hakan. Magnolia. Battle Daisy. Peep-a-Me from Pop Team Epic. The Kid from Bastion. Ellis from El Cazador de la Bruja. Noob Saibot. Stocking from Panty and Stocking. Haruko. I think I got a few more. I'm just gonna see who I might have missed. Oh, we have Classy Algol, and then we have Surfer Bro Algol. Okay, so I got one for Hakan and one for Pepsi Man, so I guess I will fight one of them. All right, well, I guess I'll play Pepsi Man, and I will fight Hakan. Hey, and we're gonna fight here.
The warrior climbs to the summit of
All right, so I actually made this Pepsi Man back in 2012, and I think this is really before he became a big meme. I just liked him from Fighty Vipers, and this is Hakan, and he's ready for action.
fight.
And okay, I think I need to put the difficulty up. He's not doing anything at the moment. Alfred for Injustice 3, says Jeremy Ultra. I agree. You know what? If everyone's taking the happy pills where that makes them just strong, I'm a fan. Okay, and I guess I'll just grab Hakan right here. So this is Pepsi Man when he says is at max power. This is the unseen story of the commercials. And I guess this is what happens when he because this is the next Street Fighter guest character, guys. Then again, Street Fighter never has guest characters. It's always in like their specialty games. Like, why was Cole McGrath in Street Fighter Cross Tekken? That still kind of like weirdly bothers me to this day. Like, that was just such a random time for him. Like, I understand Pac-Man, Mega Man, those are actually characters from the franchises. But yeah, the companies, I should say. But oh man, oop. Oop, oop, and oop. I like know like one Ivy combo, and you guys are gonna see a lot of it. So. Well, I tried command grabbing him out of it, but this is when he does that super oily. Oh my God, no! I was doing my command grab. Yeah, Cole McGrath is a Sony character, and that's kind of why. Like, why is he in Street Fighter Cross Tekken as a guest? Like, it just feel like, I don't know, it wasn't the right time for that guest. I feel like he would, I don't know what he would work in, but I don't know. Never much of a fan of that. Infamous is pretty cool. Oh wait. Okay. I keep missing that. Oh, here, I'll do my command grab. Haha. Pepsi Power! This is actually, he's using the, cherry Pepsi. I almost said cherry Coke. What kind of blasphemy would that be? So, to make the curve in the middle of his body, I actually had to use a, wedge a cattail into his chest. I really like Street Fighter Cross Tekken, from a stylistic standpoint and from a mechanic standpoint, but they just kind of, yeah.
Only the victor will proceed.
Welcome back, Ragna. Steven Cisneros says, WWE wrestler or New Japan wrestler in Street Fighter V. You know what? That, considering a lot of them are based off real characters, real people in real life, that would not be too bad. Okay, I'm gonna set the computer difficulty up very hard. You know what? Let's actually do a mini arcade ladder while we wait for AT to come back. Oh wait, I think I gotta. Where's my? No one ever used the arcade mode in this game, so it's pretty it's pretty hard to imagine. Pretty hard to just remember that it exists. All right, guys. Of the characters you saw earlier, is there anyone you'd like to see? Do you want me to pick? I got a nice Chef Pyro Omega right here. That's raring to go. Tekken X Street Fighter. I wish it was made. Would have very much enjoyed it, but you know, what can you do? And you know, it might still have a place in the world, but I see. All right, just waiting on some little bit of stream here. See what you guys are gonna say. Guilty Gear, Nicolas Cage, people. Ever notice that Aswell kind of looks like Nicolas Cage? Yes, actually, I do agree with that. I don't want to see your top 10 anime villain. Juan Gomez wants to see me do a legitimate anime villain list. It's possible. I might like have like anime villain with like a certain theme. Maybe some snakes. All right. Well. Oh, okay. Oh, Troy wants Cammy. Well, I played Cammy, but I will. Okay, here I'll play Chef Pyrrha in an arcade ladder here. You know, maybe I'll just do a few in the arcade ladder. Won't even bother with getting to the end. And we'll play a few more.
The glint of blades flickers in the forest shadows.
Yeah, oh yeah, Jeremy Ultra says there are no endings in this game. That's true. Nothing special. Really not happy with it. All right, guys, Chef Pyrrha's ready to cook up a storm. Well, actually, hold on. Let me do the. Here we go. Okay, that's the main reason I like this costume. She says burn everything. All of her bread just comes out super crispy. It's not, she's not a good chef at all. She's following her dream, you know, but sometimes you really need to, just, chill a bit. No, I don't want to say abandon the dream. A-Teach said we should abandon your dreams with, no, don't. Never abandon your dreams, guys. Just go to cooking school. And if you can't afford cooking school, just watch Emerald Lagasse. Is that an outdated reference? I don't know. All right. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna just do this here because she's Dudley for Street Fighter V, says Jeremy Ultra. Yes, I think that would be a splendid idea. In fact, I go on event hubs for some fighting game news. And I think they just had the who do you want to return the least? Like, who would you not want to return in Street Fighter V? I think Dudley had the least amount of votes, which kind of shows his how much people love that character. And he was good. He's a great character. Oh wait, there we go. And I guess I'll do this here. I'll try to jump off the ledge, or I'll just stab her when she's down. There's a fry in my soup, says Uncle Paul. Well, I hope it's a tasty, crispy fry. Do. So they have me fighting Mitsurugi. I burned my biscuits. All right.
Oh, I love that outfit. That's cool.
Thank you.
He looks like a demonic chef.
Yep. And I actually drew a picture of her and hung it up on my wall in my college house. We actually had an art wall back in college, and it was it's funny. It's just like kind of the looking glass of what I was watching or playing at the time. Like I have a Gravity Falls picture that we drew. My housemate Professor Oates, as he's known on YouTube, drew the waffle with big arms that Mabel suggested in an episode of Gravity Falls. Let me take a look here. I think I have like Sindel working at a fast food place from Mortal Kombat. Mostly because I have weird pictures. I think we have Doctor Strange in his alternate costume from Marvel vs. Capcom 3. advertising lemon heads because his tongue is really yellow.
The battle rages
That's him with the
Stand
martial
up and
arts
show
looking
your strength.
outfit, right?
I think.
Battle.
Okay, Ragna's gotta go. Alright, see ya. It was great interacting with you. We hope to see you later this week.
Yeah, if we do more streams this week, which we plan to, Ragna, please join us. It was really fun having you around. And take care.
KO.
All right.
Victory belongs to the last one standing.
Such a strong soul. Such a pretty
So, the fact that she can block a sword with that basket means that's a really strong basket, guys. I just wanted to really point that out. It's a nice basket. Raphael.
The clash of metal breaks the sun.
So,
Do not delude yourself.
what other games will we stream? Asked Troy. Well, we're probably on my channel. We'll probably be doing more fighting games. Since we have the PS3 hooked up, it's likely going to be some.
PS3 tonight.
Yeah. It's probably gonna. I'm looking. Oh, okay. Raphael is.
Mr. T was leaning to do tonight to be Soulcalibur 5. If you guys want us to try something else tonight, let us know. This is kind of our strategy. But we have a bunch of PS3 fighting games to do later this week. And we also have Super NES Classic, which we could do later this week as well.
Yes, but yeah. Like I was looking at maybe like we'll do maybe some Street Fighter, some Mortal Kombat, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I'm looking at some Capcom games. I'm going to have some things that AT has played before too, because I don't want to just like play Mortal Kombat and because he's never really played Mortal
He'll
Kombat.
school me. I know it.
Or maybe we'll do some arcade modes. Who knows? We'll see what you guys want. And I'll post it on my Twitter too. I'm on Twitter at Mr. Top 10 List. So maybe I'll even make a Twitter poll if enough people would like that.
That would be very democratic. And guys, just a reminder, if you like what you're seeing here, please remember to like the stream. Show your like by pressing that little thumbs up button.
And if you want, and people say smash it, but just do what you need. Just tap it.
Tap it.
You can even subscribe if you want to. If you don't like to like, or you can just continue enjoying.
Fate awaits.
I read the stream and then I'm not talking. Troy wants to know, can I do top 10 handheld fighting games? Well, you know what? I can't think of too many. All right, I'll play a different character now because I see okay.
One. Fight.
Because I see someone wanted my Papaco. We'll do Papaco. In fact, we'll do Papaco versus Cammy because I saw someone wanted Cammy earlier. And I'm gonna actually go back to the main menu over here.
Let's see if I can read this for a moment. Oh yeah, Tro's asking top 10 handheld fighting games. I'm not sure about that, but we do kind of have another handheld.
Yeah, we got some handheld. Like for those of you who like my Game Boy games, my Game Boy puzzle game list and my Game Boy accessory list, I would love to do another one of those. A lot of the time, if you don't see a sequel video of something, it just means that either we don't have the resources, we need more time to. We definitely haven't forgotten about it. Like I saw a lot of people wanting to see more from the Yu-Gi-Oh video. We're definitely gonna have more Yu-Gi-Oh content. It's just a matter of I still want it to be good. I'd rather not just keep kind of pumping out like backstory videos with and not pick the best ones. I definitely want to kind of look through and analyze them. But Eero, Peep-a-me. I saw someone said, Uncle Paul, welcome back. X support, welcome. I haven't seen your comment yet. Oh, sorry, I'm on. Oh, you want to play some more?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. AT's back, so I'm gonna play some Papaco. Or Peep-a-me, I'm sorry.
It's like 007 Skyfall. I never left. I was in the room the whole time.
He might have been
To the stage.
Haruko. Oh man, okay. Okay, well,
I want to be Haruko.
okay, she's under Elysium.
Elysium's the angel lady.
Yes.
Okay.
So Angel Lady versus Peep-a-me.
There we
There we go. This is a crossover for the ages. So guys, who do you think would win? Peep-a-Me from Pop Team Epic or Haruko from Fooly Cooly?
Let's see. X Support asks, do you think Hwoarang from Tekken will be in Soulcalibur 6?
That's actually Huang from the Soul Edge.
Oh.
Well, Hwoarang, that would definitely be an interesting one. Huang, I don't think Huang's gonna make it, but I think he might have a cameo, or maybe he's gonna be DLC. So maybe. Sorry. Okay, Peep-a-Me.
So, you wanna fight? Behold.
Jeremy Ultra asks, would Mortal Kombat Deception Unchained be on that handheld list?
Yes. Yes, it would be. I think, I actually think they did a good job with that port. I'm not too big on the 3D era, but I'm big on Mortal Kombat in general, so I'd probably at least, otherwise what do I do, the Game Boy games? I don't know. Either way, so for Peep-a-Me, because I really wanted to like censor her mouth and like put a 3 on it, but the 3 turned up really weird, so that's actually 2 different 2s combined and converging in the middle to make her sideways 3 mouth. Troy, I like the way you think. Street Fighter 4 on 3DS, Dead or Alive Dimensions, and Smash on 3DS. Those are some good ones. I actually remember when the Dead or Alive game came out, because I didn't think there was going to be any more Dead or Alive after 4, and boy, did they prove me wrong by making 5 and 6. How do I fly again? Oh, okay, here. So Peep-a-Me definitely is a character that would take out her gun. This is what I'm doing. Do it! Do what? Do it. Yeah, I'm quoting Pop Team Epic for those who don't know.
I thought somebody was going to
No. Oh man. Thank you, Jeremy Ultra, for the Haruko compliment. I mean, like, this is her after she summons I forgot the name of the demon guy she was trying to summon, but, you know, that's why she's kind of... Something like that. I want to get a...
I love Fully Coy, but I don't know how to pronounce that guy.
No.
Alright, rematch.
Gun! Alright.
I'm mildly bitter here. Let's pop together.
Let's pop together.
I was eating popcorn earlier. Does that count?
I actually listened to that Pop Team Epic parody at work out loud, and like just no one questioned me, probably because I play weird music at work all the time. I should play some Captain Jack to go back to. All right, Peep-a-Me versus Haruko, the rematch. But yes, I used to spend a lot of time making making these character creations. Like I would just kind of like they usually took like an hour, not too bad. It was like before I started making YouTube videos, when this was kind of like what I do when no one's around, and I just want to have some fun.
Do I have a different weapon?
Yeah, you switch up with the different female weapons.
Let's see, Jeremy Ultra says that he should finish Fully Cooley along with 100 other anime. You know, Jeremy, Fully Cooley, the original series, is only 6 30-minute episodes, so if you ever need to get around to finishing it, is it on Funimation's website?
Yes. In fact, I just watched an episode for a list that is upcoming, maybe.
Okay.
But yes.
And all the seasons are only 6 episodes each, so it will only take you a few hours tops. So no worries.
Yep.
It's not that big of an investment of time, and I think that's part of the long-lasting appeal of the series.
Like, the main reason I got into it so much was because Adult Swim loves it, oh man, Adult Swim loved it back in the day, and I mean they still love it, but
they love it so much they finance second and third season.
Exactly. Oh boy.
And they even say in some of their old bumpers that that's the best show they ever did.
And I believe they think that too, because it's definitely surreal. Like, I'm trying to do her like really cool grab where she like makes her swords levitate.
That means that they think it's better than Family Guy, Harvey Birdman, and even Space Ghost. Just to put it in perspective.
And those are some great shows, mostly. Family Guy. I have a fondness for like the old Family Guy, and
Me too.
and you know what? I'll still kind of catch it on Sundays because they have one writer that I am convinced is me. Because they make like a joke I would make like once an episode. Like I'm not like the rest of the episode is whatever, but then they'll like make an episode where like they have a very good very good wordplay or something. I don't know. Just gonna I look at that peep. I love that. Right.
Jeremy says he has a bad habit of procrastinating. I mean, when you're done procrastinating, the original Fully Cooley series is only 6 action-packed, 30-minute adventures. More like misadventures.
And yep, on Funimation for free. You don't even need an account, and dubbed. And that's one of the ones where like people like there's a consensus that the dub is definitely I haven't really watched the sub, but
I love the dub.
I love the dub.
It's a very good dub. They do a good job of keeping it, for lack of a better word, they do a good Japanese Americanization balance.
Yeah. I think they found a way to translate the references in Japanese to American ones. So I'm gonna be open Mr. Pickle. Yeah, Mr. Pickles on Adult Swim is just ugly for the sake of being ugly. Juan Gomez, I agree. And I actually kind of enjoyed the pilot of King Star King because it was like an 80s music video gone wild, and that's how you at least make something ugly. The plot was horrible. I watched the second episode when it got, and I was like, oh god, but the visuals were pretty cool. Anyway, this is the next character I'm going to play is named Von Trousers, and this is made by my friend Michael. And he made this his main character. He loved playing Siegfried, so he made a knight that he's just missing his pants. That's his gimmick, and he's got heart boxers on, So we'll go into the story about that in just a second. I don't actually know how he lost his trousers. That's a good question. Very good question.
I don't really have a grip on Ivy as a fighter. I picked her because we haven't used her yet.
The fear in your eyes.
So
Well, aren't we cheeky?
he's quite cheeky actually.
That's a cheeky outfit.
So
Does that qualify as a pencil?
no, I don't think so. I do not. Oh, that's right. It's like so. Yep. So basically, my friend could not use the regular like male boxers because there's like a clipping issue, and for some reason you could not add a pattern to them. So he put on the hot pants. So and made them really white. And put the hearts like in a comedy series when someone gets like the pants ripped and they're wearing heart boxers under their pants. So, and if you want to play Ivy some more, I actually have my Sabrina from Pokemon's in Ivy, so. The reason I made Sabrina from Pokemon as a character creation, because I kind of always had the joke, like, she's someone who could actually just fight you. Like, she's got these psychic abilities, and just. Let's see here.
That's the scary part. I could see this fight. Damn it.
Like she just makes things levitate, and she turns you into a doll, which was really creepy when you were a child. It's pretty terrifying.
That's her babality.
Yes. That's the equivalent of... How do you take to the sky? Not that way. I'm asking the world. There's like a cool where he takes to the sky. At least we got a nice little super move there, and I broke your armor. Ha ha ha. I am a scamp.
But at what cost?
I think a nice necklace. Like that, like there we go. There's you get a nice little look of the boxers.
Oh lord.
I love it. All right.
Let's see. Jeremy Ultra says, I prefer dubbed so I can enjoy the animation without having to read constantly. It's really a case-by-case basis. There's a few instances where I really strongly believe the dubs were better than the subs. Like, I'm one of many people, I prefer Cowboy Bebop dubbed.
Oh, yeah.
Outlaw Star, Big O. I think those dubs were a tremendous improvement. No, not necessarily that. They added something that really complemented the script and the animation. Off the top of my head. What about you, Mr. T?
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, I've kind of loosened up. Like I don't know. A lot of the times I generally just kind of gravitated towards dubs because that's who I am. Unless I hear a dub is not good, like I'm always fine with watching the dub. And if a lot of the times, like, right there. All right, I'm gonna be let's see here. You know what? I'm gonna be. Someone was requesting Cammy earlier, and we haven't played Cammy in a while. I'm gonna play Cammy myself. Yeah. And for the guy who's asking, we're playing on PS3. Browser Ben. Thank you for joining us. All right. So, and Sabrina has a little surprise going on.
Let's get this.
So, oh yeah, Cammy also has a surprise. There's a cat on her pants, as you can see.
You say something?
She's got Pokeballs and Great Balls floating around her.
Oh. Oh wait, I'm.
Yeah. I what? Someone's asking for Master Chief in Smash Bros. I mean, at this point, anything is possible. If it's Popsicle, it's possible.
Once Snake became a playable character in Smash Bros., that broke some serious barriers.
All right. Hey, Hachi would also be another good one for Smash Bros. Says Steve Cisneros. Yes. No Xbox for Smash, says Uncle Paul.
I think Hayashi would be an excellent Namco representation. Yeah, even though we already have Pac-Man. Sometimes I forget that he was in Soulcalibur 2 on Xbox.
And he's also in PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, so it would not be his first Smash game.
He's in a Smash ripoff, and then he's in the real movie.
That was a cool looking. 80% of my time in this game is character creation, says Browser Ben. You know what? It's kind of mine too. At least in this game. Soulcalibur 2, well, there obviously wasn't a character creator in there. Soulcalibur 2 was another one that I just, you know. I'm trying to. Soulcalibur 2, I just love. Uh-oh. Oh. There we go. Oh yeah, if a dub is Resident Evil 1 voice acting bad, says Jeremy Ultra, he would watch it with subs. Yeah, I do that with a lot of older anime from like the 70s and 80s and maybe even 90s, like that, and then I'll have a decision for sub or dub. Once you get to the 2000s, I think it's definitely kind of split down the middle. Some dubs just aren't as good. Some dubs, I think, do good justice to it. And then I think in the modern times, I think dubs have adapted pretty well enough where I'm generally comfortable with the dub. But if I'm watching an anime, a lot of times I find out about it right away. So I generally have to watch the sub, and then I'll go back and watch the dub. You know, I did that. Here, I'll play Ranma. I want to play Ranma.
I have been watching My Hero Academia subbed, and I'm watching it one episode at a time, and I'm watching the episode in Japanese first. And then when the dub comes on Adult Swim, I'm just trying to do Japanese first and English first one episode at a time. And I think it's really neat to compare the two.
Yeah, and I do too. That's what I like about watching Dragon Ball Super dubbed, because it's like all the voices I love. And just, you know, with a good script, and I know they made a few changes, and some of them are a bit cheeky, but some of them are pretty damn funny.
I don't even know what that was.
That was you doing like Natsu's teleport. So earlier we learned Ranma can defeat Ragyo from Kill la Kill. One Punch Man is a rare case where the sub is where it's at. I did watch the dub when it was on Adult Swim. I actually really liked I liked the dub. Granted, like, it's, I don't know. It's one of those where it's hard to tell. A lot of people have been saying the dub is not. A lot of people have been saying the dub is not that good. I didn't find any problems with the dub. It was pretty cool. You had Tara Sands voiced a character in there, and I haven't heard from her voicing in a while.
Fight.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, she was like a seaweed monster or something. Yeah, she's one of the best voice actresses named Tara. All three of them. You got Tara Platt, Tara Strong, and Tara Sands. Remember that time Ranma used eye lasers? That was pretty cool. Through the bucket, of course, or turtle shell.
I don't know. That was in the 7th season. And I think the show really got off.
Man, yeah, but 7th season does actually have one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah, what is it? I mean, it has to be a real episode, not one we just hear making up.
No, it's the one where I think it's like the only shampoo episode in the season. But the one where the cat ghost that was reoccurring kidnaps Shampoo and like she's like going to turn into a cat permanently once the clock reaches like a certain like 108 tolls or something. And it's one of my favorites from the series. And I was just kind of surprised that it was a season 7, and like because also Judge Amina and I are working on top 10 cheerleaders, and we had to watch the cheerleader episode of Ranma because we weren't sure if the one from that would be good or not, and we felt like we invested enough time in it where we're gonna put her on the list, but
we manage your character select.
We can go back to character select. I might play Ranma again later because at this point we're getting toward. I'll play Queen Barbie from Panty and Stocking. But yeah, that was one of my favorite Ranma episodes. Not my favorite, but it's like definitely one I really I enjoy to go back to if I were to just watch a like a random episode. Granted, I basically like all the Shampoo episodes. I mean, I like a lot of the series because there's just 160 episodes in there, so you're bound to hit like a slow point.
Shampoo is also in the swimsuit contest episode. That's a real episode.
Oh, no, you're right. I remember liking that episode just because it at least had all the characters in it, and like just watching it because I watched Ranma in order many years after it was like I don't know, big in America. I don't know if it was ever like truly big, but.
The VHS were fairly popular. Remember, I had some of them as a kid.
Yeah, like I didn't discover it, I think, until discover Ranma in general until 2009, I want to say. But yeah, just because I watched them all in order. I think at that point they were already on Hulu. And I was just like, okay, these episodes are just like weird, and they're bringing back like secondary characters from years ago, or episodes ago, and it's like, where's everyone who's actually in the series that isn't just from the Tendo family? Anyway, we got let's see here, worst video ever made, asks Juan Gomez. The worst one I've made? I mean, like, of the top 10 lists, if we're going off of just, like, the overall composition and the time I made it, because a lot of my earlier videos I just don't like, because sound quality's bad, like, I don't know, just the dialogue. You can actually, if you hold back, you can air control to kind of fall towards the stage.
Okay.
Man, I don't quite know. My worst video, I don't like of videos. Once, like, I kind of had like my theme going. Anime eyebrows. I feel like that was when I was kind of like trying to appeal to people who wanted everything to be a serious video. She used the pom pom there. So I took out a lot of the jokes and actually tried to have like legitimate analysis, and the only one that was meant for is really the Fooly Cooly #1 entry with the eyebrows guy, because there was actually like a meaning in it, which I thought was fun. But my favorite, my least favorite, I feel like we just did too many things wrong in that video. Granted, it had one of my favorite Easter eggs where Judge Meter is talking about Pokemon catalog monthly, and in it I have why does a fish evolve into an octopus? Tune into the next issue to find out. And that's a reference to Remoraid evolving into Octillery. And then in the next video I made, which was top 10 frogs in video games, I said, Pokemon doesn't always make the most sense. You have a fish evolves into an octopus because they're both based off of firearms. So I in the next video I answer the question in that magazine. I do, I have Easter eggs like that every so often. I'm gonna be stocking from Penny and Stocking. Eyebrows are serious business, Jeremy. Do you have any Yu Yu Hakusho characters? Asks Devin English. Surprisingly, no. As much as I love the franchise, I never made a Yu Yu Hakusho character.
I would, if I were to pick one, I'd love to see Botan. I think she would really fit.
Yeah. So now that you said that, so yes, I did actually. I made one back in 2012, and I deleted her to make more room for more characters.
Oh, don't admit that on stream.
I did. I made Botan with Viola, and well, I am sorry. I did. I do not have her available anymore.
Let's see. Jeremy Ultra says Hulu has a surprisingly good anime selection. I agree wholeheartedly. It's a lot cheaper than renting or buying a bunch of DVDs.
Or getting a subscription to Crunchyroll. Actually, Crunchyroll I think has a lot of anime for free. It just you can't watch in HD. So this stocking costume is actually one of my favorites, just because of how accidentally accurate I made it.
In me, place all of your trust.
And she's an angel too, so it's all fun. Raphael Roman was marathoning and perfect time for the stream. Thank you. I don't know how much longer we'll be going. We have been going for nearly 3 hours at this point. So I'm willing to go on for a bit longer for you guys. And we of course have the stream archive. And we will be streaming, of course, more times later this week as Sailor Pluto.
I might be willing to, maybe if you want to briefly do another game for like 5-30 minutes. Or if you would like us to stick with Soulcalibur.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Guys, please respond in the comments what you would like us to do.
To light.
Like, I'm having fun, but I also feel like I'm getting my fill, and I'm also not very good at the game.
I mean, I can play Soulcalibur for hours, so it's different for me. Like my friends and I have played it for I think 5 hours at one point. Okay, I am. Yes, Jeremy Ultra. I will be watching the new Yu Yu Hakusho anime when it comes out. I did hear though it's gonna actually be like a side story rather than like news stories, I guess, if you want to say that.
Isn't it an OVA?
Yeah, but so I'll watch it. I'll watch it when it comes out.
Is it a one-shot OVA or a series?
A one-shot OVA is what I heard.
Just like a 30-minute thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's probably what I would expect with it then.
Remember that time? Oh wait. Okay. I realized. Okay. Okay. Oh, Kogias is getting one too, according to Steve Cisneros. That's cool.
Awesome Gamer X3 says make a video about Undertale. To my knowledge, neither of us have played it.
Yep, I have not played Undertale, but nothing against it.
But
I hear good things about it.
We just played from Earthbound. Is that close enough?
Up.
We both own Earthbound.
Angel Power Anarchy. Anarchy. Everyone wants to be me. You guys remember that song from Panty and Stocking? Because everyone has seen Panty and Stocking.
The only song I remember is Fly Away Now, Fly Away Now. Oh.
And I broke your hair.
Alright. Tiebreaker Grudge Match Anime Slam Jam.
Yeah.
2018.
Well, I mean, like, Stocking's a magical girl. Oh, yes, I'm Natsu. No dead scream for you. Topical. All right.
Yeah, speaking of dead screen, yeah, one of my friends who helps with the videos, Rachel Michelle, she liked Mr. Top 10's imitation of Sailor Pluto's Dead Scream.
Dead Scream, I think it is.
What video was it? Was it
Top 10 characters named after the former planet Pluto for the anniversary of when Pluto was denounced as the planet, the 10-year anniversary. One of my favorite videos. But yes, one of my I don't know. I was watching Sailor Moon Crystal, and she goes Dead Scream. She's.
It's a pretty good imitation.
Yeah.
I was tempted to say your video top 10 characters who were formerly a planet. That doesn't make sense.
Well, I mean, they all were formerly planets. They were made when planets. Actually, no. Charon from Pokemon was not. So never mind then.
I think the only character you could say that you could apply that to would be Ego, the living planet from Marvel Comics.
I'm gonna be negative. If you guys remember Negative X from my videos, he made this Algol costume, and he's basically a bro, and he's wearing all the animals of the forest because he's a jerk, and he killed all the animals. Awesome Gamer wants to know, do I like Gorilla Grodd in Injustice 2? I love that they included him. Can't play him for beans. He's not my type of character, but I love that they put him in there. I love that Injustice kind of mixes in obscure characters that are relevant in the comics. And by obscure, I just mean, like, not the mainstream. Like, if you talk to just, like, someone who, casually watched anything that was DC or just knows the main characters, they won't know Gorilla Grodd. Like, I knew him because I loved Justice League and Justice League Unlimited growing up. All right, Devin English wants to know, what do we think of My Hero Academia? AT can definitely answer that. He was talking about it earlier, so I'll let him take the mic here.
I really like the show. Initially, here's my hero anecdote. My brother, Sam Gonzalez, aka Yo Sammy G, he was the one who recommended the show to me, and actually Inverted, who helps with my videos and Mr. Top 10 List videos, was the one who recommended it to Sam. So I guess you could say it was a chain of recommendations. And I watched the first episode subbed, and I was just kind of like okay about it. That was my reaction. I was kind of passive, and mostly because when people recommend things to me, I want to watch it so that I don't have to like lie and pretend that I didn't watch it. But I was just kind of like okay. So I watched one episode, and then I was just thinking, well, I don't think I'm gonna watch this. And then I did another one so that I wouldn't look entirely suspicious. But then I thought, maybe I should continue watching the show a little bit some more. So then I think the third episode was Roaring Muscles. And I thought that was so inspired and so well done that I decided to really dedicate to the show. So I've been watching it very slowly, and I really like it. And I think it's a really nice look at the comic book superhero concept. I think it's a really cool show.
I like the Frog Girl.
Me too. She's my favorite character. I like how she's always calm under pressure.
Okay, so Awesome Gamer says, make a video about top 10 monkeys or apes in games. There's definitely a good market for that. And if you watch Software Agent Corpse's corpses, I just realized. If you watch Software Agent TV, if you watch AT's channel, they actually did a video on Mario Kart 8 back when it came out for the Wii U in 2014. And they talk a lot about Donkey Kong in that, because AT's brother loves Donkey Kong and kind of just like loves when primates are just in things. Like he loves Planet of the Apes. Those are the main two. Anyway, we will back to your gaming program. So this Algol costume, so this is him basically rampaging through the forest, taking every single animal and turning it into clothing.
So he's basically a Captain Planet villain.
Bye, Troy. It's been great having you here. We'll probably stream again later this week, so join us then.
I will teach you the way true kings fight.
I'll give you a lesson in humility.
So, so Algol. Basically, like, he's wearing fur, and then I was like, well, why'd you put a Tengu mask on him? So then we speculated, that's a hiker, I took his face. So that's the face of a hiker, he just...
Why does he get a laser cutter? That's not a medieval weapon. Damn it.
I broke your wings and knocked you down.
Even when severely wounded, the true
Steven Cisneros says, I'd like to see you do more what-if videos involving what could be made out of a fighting game in the next coming weeks or months. I guess like the what if Doki Doki
Literature Club
was a fighting game.
And yes, I definitely want to do more of those. I have a lot more planned than I've actually made. However, oh man, I have a lot more made than I actually a lot more planned than I've actually made. But I'm definitely gonna be doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Like that one's all vocally recorded. I just have to finish getting screenshots and footage from games. In terms of other ones, I actually, I want to do one of what I call the Holy Trinity, where of games AT has played on his channel. He's played the Yu Yu Hakusho fighting game, the Sailor Moon fighting game, and the Ranma fighting game. And I wanted to kind of do a, what if those were a modern fighting game? Because, like, I don't know how much we're going to see any of those as a modern fighting game anymore. And I would very much love to see all three of those after get the Dragon Ball FighterZ treatment. So I might be doing one, like 3 small ones for those ones that have gotten fighting games, but I think you'll need like a modern interpretation.
It would be kick-ass.
Oh man, like, I don't know which one I would want the most. Like, I feel like Yu Yu Hakusho has the most potential, but like, I spoke with Judge Meter about the Ranma one, and we like literally went through like even like the most minor characters. Yeah, like he got, and I realized afterwards he fought with playing cards in that. I could have done that. No, I mainly wanted to do that because he sits on you. If you do 2 of them.
excellent.
Bloody Roar. That would Bowser Brand. That would be a good one to come back. Do another. Oh, awesome gamer. Do another weird Pokemon sprites. I mean, not to spoil anything.
But you're in luck.
But you're in luck. I'm actually going to be doing another one this month. It will probably be after the next list. And by the way, since you guys are in this stream or watching this replay and gotten this far, next list will be out this upcoming Saturday. So within days, and if you're watching this replay in like the distant future, it's probably already out. But next one will actually be the baseball episodes of anime that I hinted about in the Q&A video. Just like a nice kind of break where I get to watch anime and make a video, which is cool. But then I'm going to do another weird Pokemon sprite. Next up is actually Leaf Green and Fire Red sprites, and I will say, the Pokemon sprite videos are getting a bit harder to make in terms of being weird, because the sprites get less weird over time. So it's more like ones I want to comment on. And I think I am still doing weird ones, like to give you a bit of a sneak preview, Raticate in that game has just this puffball appearance. Like, instead of kind of like he kind of has the anatomy of a potato normally, but in this he's just like a gerbil almost. And I'm like, I feel like he would have to drag his body across the ground. Like, I don't see how that's aerodynamic at all.
Simba Cartoon Fan asks, do you like Lady Longneck from Yokai Watch? You know, Simba, that's one of my weird TV guilty pleasures, and I don't know who that character is.
I have not gotten that much into Yokai Watch, but it seems I think it's actually a really I like the concept. I like what they're doing, and I like that it's kind of like a good, consistent kids anime that can be enjoyed by everyone that's on now. Like, it reminds me a lot of Pokemon. So that's what I like about it. I'm gonna be Classy Algal. What's your favorite Pokemon? Asks Awesome Gamer. Man, it's kind of like if you ask me my favorite Simpsons episode or Seinfeld episode. It kind of changes on my mood. But like, my default answer is Poliwhirl. I love Poliwhirl. And I love third. I love Cast Form. Cast Form is one of my favorite Pokemon. In Pokemon Emerald, I made a team of 6 Cast Form ones, each one with a different weather. It's a horrible idea, but I love Cast Form.
Mine, this is a very cliche answer, but believe it or not, mine is Charizard. Apparently that makes me a quote-unquote G1er. I don't know what that means. I'm also, obviously, if you can't tell by my avatar, I'm very fond of Duskull. I like how Duskull is very cute and mischievous, and that's how I present myself on the internet.
I believe Gen 1er means that you're a fan of Gen 1 and you kind of disregard the other ones, but some people have other generations. But I think people have been kind of misusing it as... So, if you move backwards on Algo when he does his counter, he will put you in his chair.
That's I mean, Charizard's it's a dragon. I mean, you know, it's a childhood power fantasy.
I know.
That's why I like it.
We got Ultimate Killer Combat X in the house. Welcome, Ultimate Killer Combat X. We're definitely getting towards the end of the stream. I'm not sure how much longer we'll be going on, but you know, if people keep wanting to see more Soulcalibur, we'll keep providing. Our view count has gone up a bit, so.
Or we could switch to another PS3 game, whatever you guys want.
Or we can switch to another PS3 game. If people want to see some other Soulcalibur, we can play some Street Fighter, Skullgirls, Mortal Kombat, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
But I might have to cut it off probably in the next 30 minutes. I think I'm kind of penetrating.
And this is my first stream, and this is kind of the big stream to celebrate 25,000 subs. So I'm very much willing to kind of keep going. Maybe not so much on other nights, but definitely I'm having a lot of fun tonight with you guys. Oh, sorry, Red Warrior's Ultimate Killer Combat X's name today. So, Red Warrior, I'm glad. I like the Red Ranger. When I was a kid, I was a fan of the Blue Ranger because he was blue dabba-dee dabba-die, everyone. But I also had a Yellow Ranger action figure where her head would, Oh, wait. That's my favorite super move from Soulcalibur 5. Drake and Josh, thoughts? Asks Awesome Gamer. I watched it a lot when I was younger. I haven't watched it since. I remember a lot of funny jokes from it. I think it was a very great sort of Nickelodeon kid sitcom. I thought I never liked it when Megan won, though. Megan always annoyed me. I know that the joke is that she's the little girl, she can get away with everything, but I wish she kind of got caught or some sort of comeuppance at some point. But you know, what can you do? It was a funny show. It was a funny show.
I initially hated the show and thought it was lame, but it really grew on me after a while. Mostly because Drake and Josh have very good chemistry with each other. That's what makes the show.
And they really became less one note over time. I feel like I feel like early on it was like Drake.
All right, I won.
Early on, I felt like Drake was the cool guy, and Josh is he's the doofus. He's the fat guy that just kind of falls over, Chris Farley. But
he lost weight.
He lost weight, so
they have to change the dynamic.
It was yeah. Oh, Mr. Top 10 list. The Women of Skullgirls. If you mean a list about it, basically I have a rule, an unwritten rule in place where if I discuss every character that's ever been in a fighting game at the time of the video's release, and I mean on the roster, we're not going to count NPCs and whatnot, or side characters that are like Dexstar and Injustice, let's say. I'm going to do a top 10 list of top 10 characters from that franchise, unless there's an overwhelming demand. Go to character select, I think. I don't need a rematch at the moment. I'm going to do a top 10 list of characters from that franchise, because at that point I've spoken about every character. Let's pit them against each other. We need a new Skullgirls game, says Killer Combat, or says Red Warrior. I would love another Skullgirls game. I feel like the amount of time it took them to make, I don't know if they're ever going to get a chance to make one in the foreseeable future, especially with them working on the RPG Indivisible at the moment. But I would really love to see one.
It's my understanding that there's some I mean, the first game had a lot of developmental issues that, I mean, the original version of the first game can't legally be re-released anymore, right?
Yeah.
So it can only be released as Skullgirl's Encore. That's part of the problem.
Goodbye, Uncle Paul. Thank you for joining us. And yes, like the thing is that like, we have like Skull, like, and don't like misinterpret that as the game can't be re-released, like how they initially couldn't have Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 available in the PS3 store until they got the rights back. It's just Skullgirls. Skullgirls Encore and Second Encore, that is perfectly fine. I believe it was under Reverge Labs. It's very sad to actually go on Reverge Labs' website when they were like known for Skullgirls, because it hasn't been updated since like they had a falling out or whatever. And I used to love that because two of my favorite things were when they had Fan Art Friday and Whiteboard Wednesday. Something I actually might release on my channel at some point. If people like want to have like more casual videos like this, I can't promise live streams in the future outside of this week, but if people want like just casual, like, hey, talking with me, or like extra stories about things, me and my friend, I guess she's known as Tune In for Details online, and she was actually in my first ever top 10 list, which is currently blocked on YouTube because of some copyright issues. She and I had a going back and forth Whiteboard Wednesday where we each would draw a different Skullgirls character on each other's whiteboard, because back in college, our dorms had whiteboards outside of the doors, and each week we would try drawing a new one, and eventually we ran out of characters on like the roster, because at that point we didn't even know if we didn't know of Big Band even being playable in the future. So we started using Umbrella, Squiggly. Bring back Frog Facts, says Awesome Gamer. Thank you for remembering that video. That is one of my favorites, top 10 frogs in video games. Frog Facts, I love it. Maybe we can do top 10, we do another frog video. We want to actually do top 10, like we have, you know, some other ones, more top 10, like, blank in video games, like random things. Ultimate Killer Combat X wants to know, is Chun-Li my favorite character? In fighting games, she's up there. I think my favorite character actually might be Mileena for Mortal Kombat. Chun-Li's my favorite Street Fighter character, hands down. I like the design, I like the character story, and I always kind of felt like she was more interesting when she took the lead. Like, in the Jury OVA, the anime OVA of Jury, I think that she was great in that. And I loved her in the Street Fighter anime movie. I wish she, got more screen time, but at least she kicked Vega through a wall and killed him. And if you want another fun fact, Vega is Judgment Meter's least favorite Street Fighter character. She has a passionate hatred for Vega. So, and we alluded to that in our top 10 characters that fight with Rose video. But if I ever just, unleash her to, say whatever she wants about Vega, she will go ham. Well, Natsu's my main, so I understand. I've
never used
This is Zhang Hua's daughter, Leisha. I used to not know how to pronounce Zhang Hua's name in Soulcalibur 2, so I called her Jia Lia or something. So I understand. I'm not good at pronouncing Chinese names. So when I say in videos when I'm pronouncing something either foreign or just really long, and I say if I pronounce that correctly, by all means, I've likely been correct in the comments section. Killer.
Hopefully that doesn't mean anything inappropriate.
I'm hoping it's just gibberish because it sounded like gibberish to me. At one point, when I was drunk at 2 a.m. playing with my friends in this game, I had a pretty big hatred for Leisha, and I just went, yeah!
Oh, Leisha.
Oh.
It kind of reminds me, earlier today, me and Mr. T, we were talking about David K., the voice actor.
Mm-hmm.
And an anecdote David K. had when dubbing Inuyasha. He had said that one time somebody came up to him talking about Kagome from Inuyasha, and he admitted that he thought that her name was Kusumi, and I just think that's so funny.
I mean, there's like a there's a next level like Rumiko Takahashi world reference in there.
I don't get it.
Because Kasumi Tendo.
Oh, Kasumi Tendo. Oh yeah, and David K was also in the Double Roma.
Yeah, and granted, I did watch. I haven't seen much of Ranma's dub. I did watch it sub, but what I've heard of the dub, I absolutely love David K as Son Tendo.
I think that's probably his first anime dub role.
Yeah, and he makes it his own role. What was I gonna say? And also another fun fact: Judge Meter's favorite, like one of her favorite anime characters, not just Ranma, is Kasumi Tendo. So she was sad that she's both happy and sad she's never in a fighting game because she doesn't want to see Kasumi get punched in the face.
But she's sad because she's the one who used Kasumi to punch somebody in the face.
Exactly. Red Warrior says Melina's my favorite. You're now my #1 favorite YouTuber. Thank you. Melina was my favorite back in Mortal Kombat 2, and she's I've loved how the story has progressed with her. Awesome Gamer wants to know if I played Overwatch. I have not. I love the character designs like a lot of people. Yeah, I just have. It's not exactly my genre, but Diva all the way. If I were to ever play it.
Me and my brother actually own Overwatch. We have not removed it from the shrink wrap yet, and we've had it for about 2 years. So I probably should get back to it when I get back home.
Malfested, my own sister.
I love that intro.
Battle 1.
What does malfested mean?
It means that you're possessed by fragments of like Soul Edge, and you're basically you're possessed basically.
Okay.
Do you guys like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I do. I mean, I'm not like it's not like my absolute favorite, but I love the references, the fighting's over the top and cool. Excuse me while I'm getting my malfested sister is beating on me.
I've zoned out on several episodes of JoJo's. Does that count as me watching it?
Don't take that as he doesn't like it. It's just late on Toonami. It's a hard day sometimes, and no, JoJo. I think JoJo's very well made. I'm sad to keep seeing Joseph Joestar's my favorite. I love that he's actually voiced by Richard Epcar in the dub.
Yeah, I love it.
But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I just hate seeing him get older and old. Like I liked it when he was like kind of like the badass old man, but then like in part 4, he's like going all senile. I'm like, oh no, I kind of almost wish he like died off screen.
I have part 4 recurrent. That's Diamond's Unbreakable. Right?
Yes. Actually, I realized I was like trying to remember the name, but
I'm told it's a good jumping on. Because I have several episodes of Stardust Crusaders at home. I just haven't.
Red Warrior wants to know what I think will be NetherRealm Studios' next game. I honestly think it's going to be Mortal Kombat 11. I think that they're honestly waiting for the announcement of like the next generation consoles, like PS5 and whatever the Xbox one would be.
Xbox double X.
Xbox 11 for 2 ones.
So we're just being really bad with math with Xbox.
Yeah.
Because Xbox One is the third Xbox now. It doesn't make any sense.
I know, and the 360 is not the 360th. I was expecting like 720 for Xbox. Uh-oh.
I think we all do.
But I think they're just kind of waiting. I feel like they might want to do something big with this.
Oh.
I want to. I think he has a custom. I think he has a custom outro.
The battle has
I was
finished. Only the victor.
really hoping I could. Xbox 64.
It can't end.
Killer Combat.
Like this.
That's lame.
I know.
Killer Combat. Sorry, Red Warrior asks, was PS4 enough? No more new consoles. I'm still having a hard time wrapping around the fact that PS4 and Xbox One are a few years old right now. Like it just I feel like there's too much pressure to buy new consoles, and that's kind of aggravating to me. To me, buying a game console should be like buying a car. It should be something you do once in a while, not every 2 and 3 years.
And it was hard to believe that was 2013 when like the PS4 PS4 and Xbox One, that's when they... Because Negative X, my friend Negative X, who you might remember for some of my older videos, he bought it on launch day because he thought he would never get a chance to... You know, he was like right at the time, we were right out of college. It came out the year I graduated from college, and the fact that it's already like the end of a... the end of a...
Console generation.
A console generation makes me... like, that's when I'm like, oh, wow. I don't know. Am I old? So... oh, we got some more things here. Jeremy Ultra says Xbox 64. That would be the ultimate crossover. I think I'm actually just going to get my sandwich.
Killer Combat X says, if you guys play as Ivy, you'll get more views for reasons. What are those reasons? Could I possibly try something else while you for...
Like, there's different games?
Is that alright, or would that be too intrusive?
Here, I'll ask the stream chat. So, what I'm gonna talk to the stream chat for a bit, oh boy, we got a lot of things. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll have an Ivy match for Red Warrior. He wants an Ivy match. Oh yeah, he means that Ivy, because Ivy is a very regal woman. I think he just really wants so he wants us to class this place up.
Oh, I thought he meant because her outfit's revealing.
No. So, okay, he's gonna play as Ivy, and I'm gonna play as either Pepsi Man Ivy or Sabrina Ivy. And this is Sabrina from Pokemon, the gym leader. This is based on her Fire Red Leaf Green outfit. Which Ivy would you like me to play as? Or if you want me to just play as regular Ivy, I can do that too. The choice is yours. Call it Xbox. Sabrina, okay. First one was from Red Warrior. We're doing Sabrina. So,
I don't know what call it Xbox means.
I don't call it X. Oh, he's saying call the new console Xbox.
Oh, just to be even more confusing.
Yeah, so yeah, call it Xbox, but all in caps lock. So we actually have to call it like caps lock Xbox.
So we just shout every time we do it. Xbox.
Yes, exactly, and you're in the best place too because you're farther away from the mic. So Awesome Gamer wants to know, can I make some sort of Lego video? If I can think of one. I haven't really thought of too much. Like, maybe if I were to do, like, top 10, like, Lego parody, like, movies or something, I think that could actually be pretty fun. All right.
That was a counter grab for sure.
Even when severely
Read that. Let's see here.
Jeremy Ultra asked, if a fighting game franchise had a cinematic universe, what would it be?
Which would it be? That's a good question. I think Mortal Kombat, actually. Mortal Kombat, you have lore. I mean, I like the first season of that Mortal Kombat Legacy that came out online back in, I think it was 2011, actually, right when the Mortal Kombat 9 came out. Street Fighter, I think, also has a great one. Street Fighter would definitely be second. I think all the big franchises, I think, are worthwhile. However, Mortal Kombat, you got like the different ninja clans from the past. You have, oh damn it. Oh, damn it, I'm dropping my combos here. You have the different ninja clans. You have like the special forces. You get with Kano. You have Liu Kang becoming like a Shaolin monk. I'm trying to think what. Oh, I didn't even know I was on that side. I was like, and I'm hitting buttons. Well, yeah, I think Mortal Kombat. Honestly, like one I really would actually like to see. Oh crap. I'm gonna try to go for my command grab. Okay. Well, what I would really like to see, Darkstalkers. I mean, I don't know too much about the lore, and I mean, we got the Darkstalkers cartoon, and I mean, like, that wasn't very good. You know, like, maybe if there was like a second season somewhere, like, I think that would be excellent. But
The OVA is cool.
I love the OVA. The OVA, I feel like the only part of the OVA that dragged a bit was when they got to the Bishiman segment, because I actually kind of tuned out a bit. But the stuff with Morgan and even with Donovan was pretty great. That was actually dubbed by Ocean, so I have some of my favorite anime voice actors in there too.
Scott McNeil returned as Lord Raptor.
I love Scott McNeil is like the best Lord Raptor.
And he plays it a little bit more. He plays it a little bit more scary in the OVA or in the cartoon that was on USA. Very goofy.
Yeah. I actually want to do a few more. I'm having fun again now. I mean, I was always having fun, but I'm having. Initially, I was getting a little bit hungry, but I want to do. We're almost through every character creation.
Guys, I was thinking when Mr. T has his dinner, I was possibly thinking of Poppy and Sega Genesis collection. Would you guys like to see that or no? If not, then I won't do it.
And if you want to see a different like fighting game, let us know. I mean, I know he was more geared towards a bit of here. You know what? I'm gonna be Nightmare. I'm gonna be like shirtless Nightmare. Weird shirtless Nightmare.
I'm gonna be Natsu for some reason.
But Darkstalkers, I did not like. Oh, I fell. I did not like the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite storyline. Who did? But
I thought it was kind of neat the way they included everything.
yeah, okay. I actually liked the campiness of it. I didn't think it was good, but I thought it was campy good. But every time they got to a Darkstalkers character, I was like them in the story mode. I was just like completely like my attention was like completely given. Like I liked the Jeddah stuff. I like kind of Morgan like saying, "Jeddah, you're not that bad of a guy." And I'm thinking like this guy created God's fetus. That's pretty scary. But
That stage is great.
yeah. So, what was I gonna say? But yeah, anytime they were on screen, I really liked it. Even Morgan's English voice actors grew on me. Like I know a lot of people don't like the really Scottish voice that she has.
I like it.
Yeah, I always liked it. Like, I always kind of kept it because it was default. But yeah, I always thought like it gave her more personality than just kind of having like a generic, I shouldn't say generic, but just like a seductor's voice. Like I always liked it when she was like, "Well, how about that?" Uh-oh.
Let's see. Simba Cartoon Fan says, please do top 10 yokai in anime.
I'm not sure if that's quite in the cards because last year we did top 10 ghosts, and it would kind of just be the anime version of that. We might. I think we had. Do we have 2 anime or 1 anime? We definitely had the Ranma Ghost Girl, to go back to Ranma.
Then you have the prom with the Japanese version of Inuyasha. They're all
yeah, and we had the. What was her name? Miku, Mitsu, Mayu, the ghost girl from the like the 12th episode, like early on when Raptor there were a bunch of fatalities from the Mask of No, and then they're just like, here's another sad episode. But Red Warrior wants to know top 10 Darkstalkers characters. I mean, I might wait till I speak about every single one, like I kind of have like my policy. But, you know, I love talking about Darkstalkers.
Let's get serious.
Bob Cover. That is a counter. But it will eventually will release. So it's like a dodgeable counter. So like, but if you just want to be standing in front of him. Okay, we got. So thoughts about Negan. I don't watch The Walking Dead, so
The guy from The Walking Dead.
yeah, thought about him in Tekken. It's weird, but it's hard to say. I don't think he quite fits, but at the same time, Tekken's a game with a boxing kangaroo and Lucky Chloe and a bunch of serious martial artists. So
And some Square Enix guy.
and some Square, yeah, exactly, and Final Fantasy man. So I would I want to see how he plays. I think he could be like a Frank West. What do you think about Mai Shiranui in Tekken? I believe you mean Mai Shiranui in Dead or Alive, unless there was an announcement I missed out on. I think Mai Shiranui in Dead or Alive is fantastic. Mai is actually one of my favorite SNK fighting game characters. And not for the reasons that people would just probably assume, but I actually like how she's I like how she's kind of like crazy, like she's like chasing Andy all over the world, and she and like just the way she does things is like pretty wacky. And she like, so I've always liked Mai. She's cool. Top 10. Another top 10 Yu-Gi-Oh! Elemental Heroes by Red Warrior. I very much love the Elemental Heroes. We're actually going to do a video on weird counterparts / palette swaps. Like, if you remember in my weirdest Yu-Gi-Oh! Fusion video, we spoke about Rare Fish and how he had a counterpart Marine Beast, or it was the other way around, I think. And we want to do a video on those types of characters. So you might hear about, maybe there'll be an Elemental Hero on there. That being said, on my What If Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a Fighting Game, that could be, maybe we could have some Elemental Heroes on that. Are you playing to see who gets sent to the Shadow Realm, asks Flare Knight. Or do I need the Heart of the Cards to do that? Well, the big twist is we're actually playing in the Shadow Realm right now. We kind of lost to Yami Merrick. Someone told me that a burn deck was not a good idea against him, but I had 3 copies of Bad Reaction to Simochi and the card Gift Card, and I'm like, this will totally work. And he had Trap Jammer, and I'm like, oh. And I'm like, well, I have Mystical Space Typhoon, but it was in my deck. So that was a bit of a problem.
Hey, Grant, good to see you again.
Yes, welcome back, Grant.
We might switch game. I'm getting a little Soulcalibured out. That's not a pun.
I'm sorry that AT is. I know everyone's having fun with Soulcalibur, and I am too. But I know variety is the spice of life. And we will be. Oh, again, everyone's coming back, right? When we're kind of thinking about maybe we'll retire for the night. Maybe we'll go until 9. I don't know. AT just looked at me and said, "You're crazy," and then he slapped me with his glove. No, he didn't.
Well, I mean, that's what I was thinking of doing.
Yeah.
But I didn't actually do it.
I mean, I can play against. If you're getting Soulcalibur, I can do a few against the computer at the moment.
Yeah, maybe I'll just pay attention to the chat if you're just gonna play it.
Okay, AT's gonna read me a few chat, and I'm gonna a few chat things.
Should I take the mic?
You can take the mic for a second.
Oh. Okay.
And I will play. Who do you guys want me to play?
All right. Let's see here. What did I miss? Grant says top 10 out of print anime.
All right. Well, elaborate for us, Grant. Oh, and someone says we need a Flintstone fighting game. Juan Gomez, we need a Flintstone fighting game. That would be not only that be the granddad of fighting games, but yeah, they would have clubs. I think you could ride on a dinosaur. Dino would be like Yoshi. Okay, wait, hold on. Yeah, I'm sorry for giving the mic to AT and then pushing him off to say no. We're talking about the Flintstones. Flintstones.
Why are you pronouncing it funny?
Well, there's if you've ever seen Vine Sauce, he played a knockoff of Mario Brother, or knockoff of the Flintstones Genesis game, and it was called Seven Granddad for some reason, and it's basically Mario's head on Fred Flintstone's body, and it was just it's pretty funny. And he just when he found it was a Flintstones ripoff, he's like, Flintstones. Mr. Gazoo says Grant. And I'll answer one more before I play another round of Soulcalibur. Red Warrior wants. Oh wait, here. Let me. Red Warrior wants to know top 10 characters to fight with smoke. I actually really like that idea. I did not think of that.
Smoke from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, and then the guy from One Piece. And that's it. How about my Shiranui? Exactly, Christian. How about her? And we just got 5 more viewers. Welcome, 5 more viewers. AT, my co-host here, is going to be taking the mic for a second while I play some games and eat a sandwich off screen, so you don't have to hear my ASMR chewing noises.
What does ASMR mean?
It tickles your brain. I don't quite know. I just know a lot of people like it, and I kind of feel really uncomfortable when people like do eating ASMR. Anyway.
What does AS?
I don't. It means like auto, sensory, mandible, recess. You know, when your auto sensory, like your mandible, like takes a recess. That does. Can you make a character? Oh wait, I got one here. Can you make a character that's in real, that's you in real life in Soulcalibur? Says QB. QB, my friend Chris actually made himself, so I'm gonna play as him. I'm gonna play to my friend Chris Nipley, and that's not his last name, but it's a pun on. I mean, I'm gonna be frank and crass here. It's a pun on the word nipple. The end.
All right, I'm gonna take over now. Okay, let's see. Red Warrior says for characters who fight with smoke, you got Smoke, Coughing, Smokey, Asuma. I don't know who Asuma is. Yeah, I actually thought of Coughing after we said the guy from One Piece and so, but that's yeah.
That's a really good one too. I like Coughing.
Steven Cisneros says you guys are like bro. That's sweet. That's really sweet. Thank you. I have a brother though. Mr. T is an only child. Last I checked.
I might have a sister.
Should I elaborate on that?
Sure, why not?
Okay, so we just created this inside joke today. Somehow, I don't know how, but somehow I convinced myself that Mr. Top 10 List has a sister. As you might have learned, Mr. Top 10 List is the only child. He has no sister. But somehow I convinced myself he has a non-existent older sister, and I don't know how I managed to do that. End scene. Grant says that Tim Curry and Fern Gully fought with smoke. Grant, I haven't seen that movie in a long-ass time, so I have no other response beyond that.
I honestly think like I might make the smoke list, and I'll have to credit the entire stream chat tonight. You guys are wonderful. Flare Knight, I will read your comment in just a second.
I'll read it. Okay, let's see here. Browser Ben says Asuma's from Fairy Tail. I should know that because I've watched Fairy Tail. Let's see here. Steven Cisneros says top 10 kaiju. As long as we get the kaiju from Yu-Gi-Oh in there. Killer Combat X says top 10 symbiotes. I don't have any strong feelings about that.
Venom, the end.
Let's see. Simba Cartoon Fan says top 10. What the hell is this? Roku Kubi. I have no idea what Roku. I don't know what that is. I'm very sorry. Killer Combat X says you guys are great gamers. I really appreciate that. We're very passionate about video games. If you don't know this about me, I have a really big video game collection. If you haven't seen, I would say how much. What is the percentage of footage you think I provide for your channel?
8. Well, I mean, the only other footage if you guys can hear me, the only other footage I really get that's not from AT and his band of fun people over at Software Agents TV. My friend Negative X recorded a bunch of Soulcalibur for me back. What did I say? Soulcalibur? Sorry, a bunch of Mortal Kombat X for me. Oh man, a bunch of Mortal Kombat X for me back when it was first released. We had about 2 hours of it. And then for my friend Professor Oates, he allows me to use his library of Marvel vs. Capcom combos. And he allows me to use, we actually recorded Soulcalibur back in 2012. And you can actually find an old video of me on his channel recording matches and talking over it like now, but I'm a lot more awkward because I was like, I don't know how to present myself. So I would say like AT definitely, like AT provides, like just, he's the content provider.
The footage provider anyway. You're the content maker. Alright, let's see here. A bunch of stuff has popped up. But yeah, I have a really big collection of video games. I haven't done inventory in a little bit. I have somewhere between 800 and 850 video games. And I just bought 6 today. So, I have a lot. I have a lot of consoles. And that makes it so that I can make all kinds of videos. And I have all kinds of footage on my computer. And sometimes when the chips are down, my friend Ryan from Arcades Games has allowed me to get some very obscure Japanese stuff. And also so have my buddies Paul Marcel, Cedric Donovan, and a few other people who I unfortunately I can't remember right now. I hope they're not watching. They judge me. All right, let's see. Rokuro Kubi means long-necked anime woman. Interesting. Juan Gomez says top 10 favorite voice actors. I can't speak for Mr. T here, but I wouldn't feel comfortable, me personally, I wouldn't feel comfortable making that, because I would just feel weird about evaluating people like that. Red Warrior says top 10 characters who fight with the weather. It's possible. Grant says top 10 fingers. That sounds very facetious. Jeremy Ultra says, what crossover fighting games would you like to see, such as Skullgirls cross Darkstalkers? That'd be cool. Let's see. Steven Cisneros says, a few anime need their own fighting games like Fairy Tail, Code Geass, and Hunter x Hunter. Those all sound like very good ideas. The guy from Hunter x Hunter is playable in J-Star's Victory Versus. Let's see. Simba Cartoon Fan says, top 10 teachers in anime like All Night and Teacher Nude. No idea what that means. What is Teacher Nude?
I've never heard of it. I respect him for having some suggestions.
Killer Combat X says, we need fighting game fusions. You lost me there.
He means like fusing together like different fighting games. Essentially,
imagine a fusion between Melina and Morrigan.
oh, he means like Dragon Ball fusions.
Oh, okay. Jeremy Ultra says Noob Saibot as a teacher.
Oh, I think he's talking about like because I'm playing against Noob Saibot.
Oh. Killer Combat X says, imagine a fusion between Valentine, I guess you mean the nurse from Skullgirls, and Jury. Interesting. Yeah. They fill a certain archetype. Steven Cisneros says Overwatch versus Street Fighter. You know, I imagine if that were a real game, it would make a lot of money. Let's see. Simba Cartoon Fan says top 10 characters that would be in Jump Force. Sure. Grant says, do I own the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure game for Dreamcast? Grant, I don't own a Dreamcast, so no. Flare Knight says top 10 Power Rangers. Isn't there a guy who constantly...
Oh, yeah, I'll talk about this one.
He constantly says make a video about Power Rangers Zeo.
Yeah, there's one commenter who really wants me to make a Power Rangers video, and yeah, it's definitely just to say it's definitely in the cards.
But between the two of us, I love Power Rangers.
Yeah, that being said, like it's one of those things where I feel like Power Rangers I just wouldn't do as well talking about, but I appreciate the suggestion. Hat in Time, yes, Uncle Paul, Hat in Time. Flaremite wants top 10 waifus and says Dark Magician Girl is a must. Honestly, like I would probably put Judgment Meter in charge of making that because she loves that sort of stuff. She actually really wanted me to do that video, I think. So she's got your approval. And earlier we were talking about what if Judgment Meter had her own solo list. If there's a demand for that, I'm willing to give her the mic as the only host, or put me in her shoes. And that being said, top 10 My Hero Academia characters and quirks, not bad. That being said, back when AT
that sounds cool.
Back when AT was working on his Are You Aware anime video, and you might have seen me advertise it, he does once in a while he does a parody of Did You Know Gaming called Are You Aware of What You're Playing? And the name gets muddled a bit because he has the anime spin-off called Are You Aware Anime? Which is, I guess, a parody of Did You Know Anime, but it's still a parody of Did You Know Gaming? And he did a video featuring me and Judgment Meter where we make up facts, quote-unquote, about Rumiko Takahashi anime. And here, I realized I should probably at least put a character on the screen here.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't do URLs in the chat, but I gave you the tools you need to find the video.
But either way, I might link it at the end here. Just I was eating a sandwich off screen too, so my fingers are not the best for touching my computer. What was I gonna say? Oh, hey, welcome, General Hargreaves. Welcome. Great to see you here. That being said, so to go back to what we were saying, he did a video, a parody of Did You Know Gaming with Rumiko Takahashi characters. I'm sorry, Rumiko Takahashi anime. And in it, I was actually going to do like a sort of a cross promotion where I was going to do top 10 fighting styles from Ranma 1/2, and with Judgment Meter. And it fell through a bit. We were actually we spent about a year finally just rewatching the series back in 2017, on and off, like very on and off. And we finally finished it months ago. It was actually good to kind of like rewatch it with because I'd only seen those episodes once in the past.
I got the OVA.
And I've never seen the OVA, so I might be watching those this week. That idea fell through, but that's what your My Hero Academia quirks list reminded me of, because Ranma has a lot of one-off weird fighting styles. Off the top of my head, there was like a calligraphy guy. There was one where like they like these old men reminiscing about the good old days. And of course, then you have like the titular anything goes martial arts.
Which, by the way, one of my favorite things in Japan, anything goes martial arts is called the School of Indiscriminate Grappling.
See, because I mostly know the names from the translations, because I just read it sub. But oh yeah, so hey, Big C the Monster, welcome. You don't forget Giant Octopus says General Hargreaves for for crossovers of kaijus. All right.
Should I go back or not?
Oh yeah. Here, I'm gonna hand the controller back to AT while I eat a sandwich. About a foot away from the mic, because I don't want you hearing my ASMR of chewing. As we learned, means autosensory mandible rescue. Recess, that's what it was. Here we go. Resonator. Top 10 death battles that I would like to see, says Simba Cartoon Fan. I haven't watched Death Battle in a while, so I'm a bit out of the loop, but anyway, here's AT, and I will play some more games.
Let's see. Please do Hell Teacher, nude character. It is pronounced new B if you see. Guys, I'm sorry. I don't understand that reference or what that means. Xander Mander says, is it cool that K. Rool was announced for Smash since he was on your list? We feel really vindicated by that. It was very hard for me to record that footage for Mr. Top 10 list. I spent a few weeks just playing Donkey Kong Country little by little, getting the footage for him. And Mr. T did an excellent job predicting how they would use K. Rool in Smash Brothers, that they would use all of his different personas. So it was just a foregone conclusion. But I mean that in the best possible way. Let's see. Jeremy Elcher says, Billy Mays infomercials are top tier anime. No, you silly. That's not anime. It wasn't drawn in Japan. Uncle Paul says, J-Star needs Hellsing. I'm okay with that, but is Alucard from Hellsing a Shonen Jump character? I don't know about that. Let's see here. Juan Gomez says top 10 quality rips. I don't get it.
I do.
Let's see. Steven Cisneros says, have you played some Gundam fighting games? Actually, I own Gundam Wing Endless Duel on Super Famicom. And I've been trying to talk to some people to get my hands on Gundam Battle Assault 1 and 2, which are based on the Universal Century timeline of Gundam, and they have some characters from Wing there as well. Let's see. Simba Cartoon Fan says top 10 pervert.
I'll take over this one here. Simba Cartoon Fan says, top 10 male perverts in anime. Honestly, Judge Meter wanted to do that one, and I kind of denied her, because I'm like, I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't. And then, like...
I don't know if I should say this. You're not the first person to suggest
You're not the... No, you're not the first person to... We get that request a lot, actually. Not a lot, but... I mean, I think Judge Meter definitely wanted, like, Moroku on there from Inuyasha, because, of course, she's a big Inuyasha fan. Would Brock from Pokemon count? Like, I don't know. I think he's, I think he's just super flirtatious. I think, you know, but it's just kind of funny to him. Oh, crap.
I think the problem is it might be funny, but it also might make some people, including us, uncomfortable.
Stand up and show
That's the
your
problem.
strength.
Yeah, and it's definitely more of a, it's like what do a lot of my videos I kind of go with the mom rule, where if you can't show it to your mom, you probably shouldn't make it. And you know, my mom can generally take you know, humor if it's crass, but if there's like actual something to it. But yeah. Also, if you're watching, Mom, hi Mom.
Hello, Mrs.
Top 10.
Mr. Top 10 List Mom.
Yes, Mr. Top 10 List Mom. That is her. Oh, mother.
That's her legal name?
That's
wow.
her. Yeah, I know. We changed it just for this YouTube channel.
Wow, man, I'm on fire with my predictions. I guess I'll
Good.
Should
Wait. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Well, dude, it's. Oh, sorry. Dude, it's. Hold on. Dude, it's Dusty says 2 hours and no showcase. Really, my dude. What were you expecting with the showcase? Because we meant like we're playing the characters like in the actual game, and we're playing like right now. I'm playing like my Christy Montero.
We didn't mean that characters are being created. We mean we were showing off characters that were made.
Yeah, I sorry if that sounded misleading. We didn't mean to mislead you about that. It's a showcase of ones that I have made. I went into it a bit in the Q&A video, but I realized it is a bit, it's a bit ambiguous, but we didn't mean it that way. Tom Ray, so, Dusty, sorry if you got misled. If people want to, we can maybe make a creation for everyone, but I feel like it's better to just kind of show off what I've made. All right, and now, but yeah, and if you're enjoying the stream, besides giving it a thumbs up, besides giving it a thumbs, check out Software Agents TV after the stream. All right. And I'm gonna give AT back the mic while I eat some sandwich off screen and put some of the computers to fight for a second.
All right, let's see here. Juan Gomez says top 10 boomerang users. It's a good idea. Simba Cartoon Fan says, do top 10 fictional characters that do astral projection, such as Miki Hosokawa from Jigoku Sensei Nubi and number 1 Doctor Strange. Well, I mean, why'd you give away the ending? Let's see here. Let's see. Please add Masuki, Nubi, Nueno, and Jump Force. I've never heard of that anime. That sounds like a joke, but I'm assuming that it's a Shonen Jump anime.
Battle 1. Fight.
Christopher Harris says Gundam Wing Endless Duel for Super NES and Battle Assault were my favorites. Oh, that's really cool. Jeremy Ultra says top 10 edge words in fighting games. I hope you're referring to swords. I sincerely hope you're referring to swords. General Hargreaves says surely Luke Skywalker would be number 1 for astral projection. Was he in a fighting? Oh wait, yeah, he was. He was in the Masters of Tiramisu or whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah, I like tiramisu. That's a good one.
Obviously, I forget the name of that game. I would like to think it was Masters of Tiramisu. Now, guys, if you didn't see my comment, if we missed some of your questions, we're not intentionally doing it to be meanie heads. It's just there's a lot going on. Remember, Mr. Top 10 List's most recent video is a Q&A. leave your questions there, and he's gonna try to get around to answering it in November.
KO.
Okay.
The battle
Jeremy Ultra says I'm not referring to swords. Oh man. I'm gonna have to leave it at that. Simba Cartoon Fan says sorry, but please do top 10 fictional characters that use astral projection. Okay.
Everything is in the card.
Is that a hint for a card video? Uncle Paul says King Muscle for J-Star. Is that from Kinikuma?
I feel like it's from Kinnikuman.
Is he a Shonen Jump character? Let's see. Christopher Harris says top 10 video game characters based on movie characters. I have zero ideas.
severely wounded, the true victor never gives up.
Unless you mean like how Rikuo is based on the creature of the Black Lagoon. I mean, he's based on it. He's not like an adaptation.
Or if you mean like real martial artists, like Bruce Lee clones, or like how Hugo is based on Andre the Giant.
Uncle Paul says yes. I don't know what that's in reference to.
Ultimate Muscle. Kinnikuman.
Okay.
Too simple.
Do you want to keep this one?
You're finished.
And I guess I'll say it. Now, guys, just keep in mind the other times we do it this week, we will probably be switching games more. We will most likely not be keeping it at Soulcalibur for 5 or 6 out, however long this went on for. Simba Cartoon Fan says, go to Google and type teacher newbie, Nobi. I will eventually. Jeremy Ultra says top 10 sitcoms to be made in fighting games. Didn't they make a Soulcalibur? Not Soulcalibur. How do I get from Soulcalibur to Full House? Didn't they make a Full House fighting game? Juan Gomez says top 10 granddad characters, and yes, you can add Mario. I have no idea when Mario was a granddad. Shake that ass pause says, but Soulcalibur is live. I understand that there's other things we got to do.
Thank you for that that username. I love it. And also we got top 10 sitcoms to be made for fighting games. I would love to see like a sitcom with where like I think Dorkly did something where like Shao Kahn was coming to dinner and he was like the boss at work when like Scorpion and Sub-Zero had were like roommates and it was called like Get Over Here. So yeah, I would watch something like that, sure.
Christopher Harris says, like characters from Star Gladiator because it's Star Wars themed. I mean, I don't know if I want to say themed. It's definitely inspired by Star Wars. Star Gladiator is very obscure. Even the main character, what was his name? Hayato. Even him, he got booted out of Marvel vs. Capcom. But never say never. It seems unlikely. Jeremy Ultra says Seinfeld fighting game. Let's go.
Sharpen their
yeah.
will and fight against the tides of destiny.
Simba Cartoon Fan says, please do creepy pasta character in future fighting games. You mean ones that haven't been released yet, or as a future video?
Fight.
Battle Peach versus Battle Peach. Oh wait, this is auto. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and guys, just a heads up, we're looking to sign off in about 20 minutes.
Ring out. The battle rages on. Stand up and show your strength.
Shake That Ass Pause has clarified that King Muscle is from Ultimate Muscle, which is part of the Kinnikuman legacy. And that was a very lame pun, I'm sorry. Just, yeah, talking about these anime fighting games really makes me want to try and track down some of those ones from about, like, 14 or 15 years ago. Because, as me and Mr. T were talking about earlier, we feel kind of weirdly nostalgic about games that our past selves might have deemed as shovelware. Mostly because we didn't have the foresight to imagine that we'd be making YouTube videos 13, 14 years down the line. So I mean, like, I'll hold on to just about any video game these days, honestly. Jeremy Ultra said, would you guys play a Star Wars fighting game if it was done right? Yeah, sure, absolutely. Huh. Simba Cartoon Fan says, please do top 10 fictional characters that use zero gravity in video games, anime, and comics.
It's always possible.
Let's see. Juan Gomez says, who would win in the battle? Chuck Norris. If you didn't hear Mr. Tendles, he said that it's always possible to do top 10 fictional characters that use zero gravity. Juan Gomez says, who would win in a battle? Chuck Norris or John Cena? John Cena, easily. No questions asked. What do you say? What's your take?
John Cena's just a lot. I feel like if they're both in their prime, maybe still John Cena. But, you know, if it was just on internet points, like, I feel like Chuck Norris is like the old veteran.
Excellent.
Uncle Paul says Cory is not anime. I'm assuming you're talking about Cory in the House. In which case, he's not anime because he's not a Japanese cartoon. Top 10 John Cena anime battles. I don't think there is even one.
Yeah, I'll get back on here. Well, you see, Scooby-Doo is a great anime. So, and I believe you had a fight in there. Surf's Up is another great anime. Alright. Cory in the House. Cory in the House is not anime. Well, you see. It was made with that like really realistic like CG, so I could easily see why someone got it mixed up with an anime. Alright, guys, a few more. We'll do a few more with just some characters, right? I gotta just have it on auto, and I'm just reading the... Kobe the Bear, welcome! I'm sorry that you're coming towards the end of the stream. We actually been streaming for nearly 4 hours now, so we're gonna have to just head off soon, just based on fatigue and whatnot, and the computer's been going for a while. But we appreciate you coming by, and just stick around for the end of the stream. Top 10 skeletons in movies. Simba Cartoon Fan, I see. We did top 10 skeletons for Halloween, and there were some movie skeletons on that, so we're probably not going to do skeletons in movies. Okay. So does anyone have any questions that are not just I guess not just can I make this top 10 list or that top 10 list? Because as I always say, everything is possible. You never know. I never want to say like I'll never make this because you know I made top 10 frogs in video games. So you never. There's always a topic for what you think. What's your best creation in Soulcalibur 5S, Kobe? I would say one of my favorites is actually One of my favorites is actually my my Noel Vermilion, and I also love my Bulma too. These two are also some of my favorites. Yeah, this is Ragyo from Kill la Kill, and Stocking from Penny and Stocking. General Hargreaves wants to know, when will I be uploading the Q&A? It will probably be the first video of November. That's what I'm looking at right now. I have my 2 September videos planned, and it's going to be an anime one, and it's going to be a Pokemon one, and then we're going to get into the Halloween videos, which will be 2 or 3 of probably. Can't quite say at the moment. However, I would say, yeah, we're looking at early November. Alright, what else? Up. do whatever you want. That's fine. What do you think of Vanellope? I love that her name is a pun, and I'm certainly not Googling right now what her name is, what she does. Oh, it's just right from Wreck-It Ralph. Never mind.
Should I go back to
The battle rages
Guys, go back to
stand up and show your
Oh, I'm fine talking. Vanellope, I think Vanellope's cool. Vanellope's cool. I like Vanellope.
See what? Light.
even when
That's cool, Kobe the Bear. I like it.
victor never gives up.
So,
Battle before. Fight.
alright, Steve Cisneros said he would love to see a fighting game filled with giant mechs and giant kaijus. Yes, I mean, we had Rampage, so I feel like it would just, not Rampage, we had Primal Rage. So I feel like it would probably be like Primal Rage. Oh, Juan Gomez, I like how you say a Disney fighting game, because it's sort of my what if this was a fighting game ideas. One of my ideas was actually, what if Disney princesses had their own fighting game? What if Disney princesses had their own fighting game? Like Ariel would be like she'd like be in a little pool of water that she has floating around her. I think Cinderella would, like throw a glass slipper at you. Elsa, like her moveset's made up. I think Mulan kind of gets the short end of the stick because she knows how to fight, and yet all these other princesses get like super magical powers, and she's just like there being like, well, I'm gonna use martial arts, which is still pretty cool.
Soul of Devil Jin.
Jeremy Ultra wants to know top 10 edgelords in fighting games. Honestly, like, I kind of want to... I don't mind doing one on, like, characters, like, that are, like, Shadow the Hedgehog, and they're super edgy. That's not too bad. Like, I know Shadow the Hedgehog was never in a fighting game. Flintstones is a great anime, says Juan Gomez. It's a classic anime. You know, I like how... I like the episode when Fred Flintstone... uses his mech dinosaur to fight off the Rubble invasion. And I don't mean of Barney Rubble, but I mean of the Rubbleoids, the clones of Barney. Simba Cartoon Fit says, please make Judgment Meter as a long neck woman in your top 10 list. Could you maybe elaborate on that? Because I mean, I know what Judgment Meter looks like in real life. She's Kagome in real life. And she doesn't. Her neck isn't. Her neck's normal length.
What I'm thinking of is kind of like that thing that I guess some African women do when they put those like chains to their neck.
No, I mean, that's what I'm envisioning. Like, in Africa, I know there is a customary I can't explain it, but I watched a documentary on like National Geographic about it.
Perfect. Even when severely wounded.
Thank you, Juan Gomez, for coming by. We're gonna probably be streaming for about 10 more minutes, but feel free to guys to rewatch the archives. And we'll probably be streaming. Those of you who don't know, we're streaming again this week, maybe even tomorrow. And we'll switch up games this time. I love Soulcalibur. Cool the Bear says, nice Noel creation. Thank you. I'd say, like, if you want to, after this, like, maybe scan through the character creation bits, or scan through the video and find out all the character creation, because we showed off about 50 tonight. One of my favorites is, these are two of my favorites, Ranma and Noel. We had some Sailor Mercury. Conan O'Brien, top tier late at night anime, of course. I mean, I've been watching his war against Detective Conan, and by golly, he will become the dominant anime in that sense.
KO. Victory belongs to the last one standing.
Go. You want to serve under me?
Juan Gomez wants to know chicken or beef. I believe I would probably go with It's how I feel, I guess. Both.
Soul of Pyrrha.
Somebody wanted to know what your favorite video game was.
Oh, what my favorite video game was. Man. Painful choice. I really don't know.
You can only pick one.
Yeah, all of them.
Mine's Mega Man X,
I'm gonna plead the fifth here.
which Mr. Top 10 List just played for the first time last night.
Yeah. Technically it was this morning, if you want to go by time zone.
Same thing.
Battle.
And we have a Super NES Classic. If you guys would like us to stream Super NES Classic, let us know in the chat box or in the comments. We'll stream what you guys want, provided that we have it. So we have a few games on PS3 here and a Super NES Classic. That's what we're capable of streaming of with our current setup. Jeremy Ultra says favorite RPG of all time. It's so hard to pick one. I love Pokemon. I love the first 3 generations of Pokemon a lot. Really partial to them. I also like Final Fantasies 4, 6, and 7, and Chrono Trigger as well.
I'd probably go with Pokemon because it was what got me into video games. I would not have known about a lot of the gaming history if it wasn't for Pokemon. Granted, I probably would have learned. I probably would have eventually found like Mario and all them, but it's just, and the thing is, like, Super Smash Bros. Is kind of like the telling signs of me liking fighting games, because that was before I tried out Street Fighter or anything, and I really just had a lot of fun playing Smash Bros. And I realized I had a lot of fun playing games with those kind of mechanics in a more traditional aspect. And what got me into Smash Bros. Was I saw Pikachu and Jigglypuff. So yeah, favorite fighting game, says Kobe the Bear. Says Kobe the Bear. If I just had to, it's hard to pick one, but I mean, of sentimental value and of something that I just really enjoy, and I'm probably gonna go into a lot of these. I'll probably you'll hear about again in the Q&A video. I really enjoy, I mean, Mortal Kombat 9, to be honest. The mechanics refined what I loved about the old Mortal Kombats and actually made it feel like, you know, like a fighting game that had more balanced mechanics and you can make your own combos instead of like have to really bootleg some. And I played that a lot with friends in college. I mean, I was already friends with the people I played it with, but it helped me just meet more people and form more bonds. And whenever I go back to it, I just have a lot of fun playing it. And I know it's kind of weird because it definitely has its flaws, definitely has its glitches. You know, it's very laggy on startup a lot. But I don't know. I would probably say that. Let us know what you want us to stream tomorrow. I would love to play more fighting games, but we do have things that aren't fighting games. If you want to see us play, say, some Ultra Street Fighter 4 or some Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Yeah, there's. I'd really be up for those. Those would be cool.
Okay, actually, never mind. We're gonna play some Capcom fighting games tomorrow night. How about that? So, and looks like General Hargreaves said okay.
Yeah, I read what you said.
Okay, well we'll take into consideration some of that. We might do a SNES Classic this week and other options because we're also gonna stream on AT's channel most likely at one point. Maybe we'll keep the fighting games here, stream on his channel, and if you want to catch the archives, they'll also be on his channel. Also, stay tuned for my Twitter because I will definitely be sharing when we're going live on there. We still got a few more creations to show off here.
Guys, if we do Super NES Classic, just keep in mind that, like, for instance, some of the RPGs take up a lot of time. I'd be more willing to do one of the 2D platformers.
And we also got Super Street Fighter on there if you want more fighting games. That being said,
it's just Street Fighter 2 Turbo, the Super Nintendo version.
So, now, who here is familiar with El Cazador de la Bruja? I've spoken about it before, but this next character I'm showing is a character from that series. For those of you who've been following my videos,
I'm familiar with it.
Judgment Meter has been this character before. Jeremy Ultra, you've got to go. Thank you very much for coming. And Uncle Paul, it looks like you're going too. Thank you very much. The stream's on its way out anyway. It's one of my favorite anime. And Ellis is just a very fun, happy-go-lucky, but also amnesiac addict character. So, it's about like witches and stuff, and bounty hunters, and yeah, it's fun. And then I'm sure everyone else has heard the other anime I have here, James from Pokemon.
Even when severely wounded, the true victim never gives up. Battle 2. Fight.
All right. So yeah, one of my favorite things was just Raphael with the rose sword. It's called My Beloved. I believe it might have been Amy's sword in a previous game. And right now I just have the computers fighting because we're a bit pooped out here, but we still want to talk with you guys for a bit longer. So it's really fun. So your first anime was called Yokai University Simba cartoon, and that's cool. My first one was I think it was Pokemon. Like that's when I definitely know. Maybe I watched like a Rogue One, not Rogue One, but like a Rogue anime at some point.
Mine was probably Ranma or Slayers on VHS.
It's one of those things where I don't know if like my parents saw the covers of those anime or walked in if I was watching those anime, if they would have let me. Because I always went to the video store with my parents. Because at the time I was like 4 or 5 when those things came out. So,
well, when I saw Slayers, I was probably 6 or 7. But I think I saw Ranma around the time Pokemon was coming out in the US. But my parents, I don't think they knew what it was. Because if they did, they would certainly not like that.
Yeah, Steve Ciceros, I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to look at some of your comments. They've been going by a bit fast, and I know we did definitely read off some good ones.
We're not doing it intentionally.
Yeah, we definitely are not trying to ignore you. I saw one about kaijus earlier. Love me some kaijus. For some reason, we referenced the smog monster as one of... Well, smog monster. Smog monster in one of... Smog monster in one of the videos we spoke about Godzilla. I'm just like, of all the monsters he fought, that one? Arcane the Hunter. Looks like... Thank you. Oh, thank you. He's complimenting the James. Yeah, maybe you'll see us online. At least see me online. This is my account we're using right here, my game. But yeah, this was a big pastime of mine. Let's show off a few more for people who are a bit late to the stream. And as I said earlier, feel free to like watch the archives or skim through them. I got a lot of creations, so many, so little time. I guess we'll have a little Street Fighter match here. You thought I was gonna pick Cammy. All right. Looks like some people are heading out. Thank you very much for coming by, everyone. I wish that Transformers versus Code Geass could happen, says Steve Cisneros. It would be interesting. I'll give it that.
You won't get any pity from me.
Battle 1. Fight.
So remember the time that Chun-Li and Hakan went back to the medieval times and fought, and Hakan also just had these weird claw thingies, and Chun-Li had a sword? I remember. JT doesn't remember. Welcome online, Ninja Warrior J. I forgot that we were logged online. Alright. So while we're winding down here, I'll give a link over to Software Agents Corp's channel if you want to check out some of his videos. But I'll do that. I'm gonna get that ready for right when we're done here. Just so you guys don't just stay here and it gets lost in the chat. Okay. But if you're me, you can apparently. So,
And also, I'll link to the Q&A video.
The battle rage
all
is
right.
on. Stand up and show your strength.
So YouTube just asked if I knew I could browse videos on on the trending tab. Thank you, Kobe the Bear. Thank you for the compliment.
Does it hurt? Die for me.
I had a lot of fun tonight, guys. I'm looking at tomorrow. I'll probably leave this stream public overall. But at the very least, the streams will all go in a playlist that is public if I unlist them, because I don't want to clog up my recent videos. But yeah. Either way, look at that Hakan dance there.
Stand up and show your strength.
Steve Cisneros, I do see your comments a lot. It's a lot of time if you're mean on the actual videos, I don't always have time to comment, but I see you guys. I'll take your suggestions. I really like hearing about hearing from all of you.
Yeah, please don't take it personally. It's just that, you know, we're playing the games and we're paying attention to the chat and all the equipment and what have you. So sometimes things get lost in the shuffle.
Juan the Gomez. I was looking at Arcane the Hunter and Juan Gomez. Juan Gomez wants to know, name your favorite Terra, like person named Terra. I mean, I don't know any other ones besides the 3 voice actresses of Terra Strong, Sans, and Platt. I mean, Terra Strong's cool. You know, got nothing wrong with that. But yeah.
Only one fate awaits the defeated.
Totally remember part of the Street Fighter 4. Yeah, I just like when Hakan was relevant, and apparently pelvic thrusting. All right, guys. I think we're gonna do just one more. We're gonna do one more of the character creations you guys have seen tonight. What do you want to see just fight? This is just a computer match right now. We got Cammy. I'm just gonna go through them all really quickly. Cammy, Melina, Noelle Vermillion, Valentine, Christy Montero, X the Eliminator from Harvey Birdman, Ashley Graham from Resident Evil, Bulma from Dragon Ball, Tron Bon, the Sugar King. I don't think we played him tonight. Captain Jack, the Eurodance artist. Zap Brannigan, Ranma, Queen Barbie from Panty and Stocking, Sabrina, the gym leader from Pokemon, Pepsi Man, Morgan, Von Trousers, the pantsless knight, my friend Chris, a character from No More Heroes, Princess Peach, Ready for Battle, Painwheel, Samurai Jack, Hakan, Sailor Pluto, Magnolia, Battle Daisy, Peep-a-Me from Pop Team Epic, The Kid from Bastion, Ellis from Alcazador de la Bruja, Noob Saibot, Stocking from Panty and Stocking, Ragyo from Kill la Kill, Haruko from Fooly Cooly, Aquaman from DC Comics, my super funky Disco Pyrrha. We just played Chun-Li, Chef Pyrrha Omega. I saw Sailor Pluto in there. Okay, Sailor Pluto. All right, and I need one more to close off the night. We got the Maxi. We have Pimp Sarugi, Noelle versus okay, well, I'm gonna play. I'll put Melina on since we got a Sailor Pluto in there. So here's how we'll end the night here, and okay. Oh no, okay. You want Noelle? Okay. Beyblade. All right, guys. Okay, we'll do Noelle versus. We'll do a little bit of an anime fight here and randomize. Oh, good, a battlefield here, and I'll commentate the match as if this is some real anime.
I actually kind of have a question.
We'll do it after, yeah. Oh. All right, we have the match of the century: Sailor Pluto from the Room of Time and Noelle Vermillion from Blaze Blue. Now, the bets as of lately have gone on. Oh, we got Noelle opening up with a great double knife axle. Now, this is actually a handicap match that Noelle herself decided she wanted to do, where she said, I will put away the guns because guns are not allowed in space where Sailor Pluto is from. And Sailor Pluto is already down on her luck for her planet being demoted. So, Sailor Pluto seems to be doing well with her Keyblade. Now, she might not be a Sora, but quite frankly, I think she can do it well. Now, some might be wondering where Noelle learned where to teleport from, and it actually was Hakuman, surprisingly. Hakuman taught her. Now, the round 1 seems to go to Noelle, but I don't think Sailor Pluto is down yet. Alright, she does a nice little double axel spin, and, you know, is harnessing the power of her drive. Now we just got, here's the dead scope. Kick, and dead scream. Boom, right there. Sailor Pluto is just taking a bit of a momentum lead going on. She's definitely doing a little bit of that foreplay. Ninja Warrior J has gone offline, no! But it's okay because Noelle Vermillion is ready for anything Sailor Pluto has to offer. Sailor Pluto keeps her defense up, and okay, it's blow after blow. And okay, we got a bit of a launcher. Oh, Sailor Pluto using her key in a magnificent manner never used before. However, Noelle Vermillion is taking the lead. I see we got a few more. All right, thank you, General Grievous. All right. Okay, Sailor Pluto was doing a double act. Sailor Pluto was doing a one-footed double key spin of single propriety. Okay. She flips Noelle over with her Keyblade. She's doing some crazy trips learned from Son Wukong from Journey to the West. She saw those shenanigans by Noelle. Hakuman may. Oh, whoa! Dead scream again. Dead scream. And okay, Sailor Pluto finally takes a round. Now, can Sailor Pluto make this comeback? I think she can. Then again, I have to be impartial because I'm just the announcer. So, next up, we have Noelle. Oh, she's doing one blade strike followed by a gut spin. Oh, Sailor Pluto was not ready to have a second belly button made today. Noelle Vermillion was trying to just release the beast, release the demon from inside of her, but Sailor Pluto stabs her with her Keyblade, just increasing the wound. Sailor Pluto definitely has a lead, but it's not over yet. Well, okay, now it is. Alright. This is going to be the final match between Noelle Judith Vermillion and Sailor Pluto, also known as, I don't actually remember her, Setsuka Trista Pluto. Alright, we got a double spin. Okay, Sailor Pluto, it cannot hold back. I think this might just be Game 7 of the World Series this year. And oh my god, the 7 letters of death. She has been perfected. Noelle Vermillion is the winner of Soulcalibur tonight. Alright, okay, I said that was going to be the last one. If someone wants me to do one more where I commentate this match, where it's real, I'm willing to do one more. Just let me know. Let me know if you guys. I'll do one more.
I actually had a question for the stream.
And AT will ask you a question while I take a drink of water.
Okay, so as you guys may know, I provide. What do you say? 90% of your footage?
That's good. 90.
Yeah, I provide about 90% of Mr. Top 10 List gameplay footage for his channel. And I just want to know, were there any videos that you thought that it really added to the video? Because I spent a lot of time getting the footage, recording it, and cutting it to make sure that it's good for the videos. And I just want to make sure that, it's all worthwhile at the end of the day. I think it's helped improve the quality of your videos tremendously. And there's some that I'm really proud of the end product, like the recent Smash Brothers video that we did. I think that was phenomenal, really. Mm-hmm. But I'm not sure what people think. I just want to hear from you guys. What do you have to say?
All right, we'll let you guys do that, I guess. Kobe the Bear, thank you very much for joining us. We're wrapping it up here, too, at the Top 10 List stream of excellent wonderfulness. All right, yeah, not too much response for doing another commentary one, so I guess we'll end it on that. But maybe tomorrow, like when we do the finale of our next fighting game stream, maybe we'll pop in Soulcalibur and have a fun commentary match. Who knows, maybe I'll do like an hour-long stream where I just do that. I don't know. I'm crazy. So guys, thank you very much for joining us. I'm going to leave a few links for you guys to check out after this. When you're done with this, if you haven't seen any of my videos that you want to take a look at, feel free to, if you that we mentioned tonight. I'm very impartial to the recent top 10 characters to fight with playing cards. I know that was not as well viewed as some of my other like fighting game lists, but I definitely liked a lot of it. Check out AT's channel. I'm gonna link his channel, but I'm also gonna link the video I've been in case you want to just hear more of me in his videos. So here's AT's channel. And here's the Did You Know Gaming parody I did on his channel. Okay. And I guess one more. Oh, here we go. General Hargreaves responded, AT, the footage really helps the quality of Top 10's vids. It shows the characters in action while he's talking about them, and they wouldn't be the same without your footage. Well, AT thanks you. In fact, he'll thank you verbally.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
And he just thanked you verbally. So yeah. Well, guys, it's been fun. I had a lot of fun tonight. We're probably going to be doing it tomorrow. Probably a lot less time, maybe 2 hours at the most. Tomorrow's a lucky day because it's Labor Day off from everyone's work. So, cool. It's been fun, guys. We are signing out right now. Thank you, Christopher Harris. So, when you guys are done, I'll link over just in case you guys want to see it. I will link over my Q&A video if you guys want to leave a question over there. Okay. What is it? Copy link address. All right. Q&A video. All right, guys. Here you go. It's been fun, and I will see you guys next in the... Wait, should I do my outro? Thank you. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video or live stream. See you guys. Bye.